Sawadee krap. Greetings to all the viewers watching live on DAZN in over 200 countries. I'm Peter Denman and joining me is Aaron Siri Sampan. Good evening from Bangkok. We're at the birthplace of Muay Thai, that is Rajadamnern Stadium, and we are presenting to you RWS Rajadamnern World Series.
Of course, we're live at the world's first Muay Thai stadium, and there's no place I'd rather be on a Saturday night than right here at Rajadamnern Stadium.
Established in 1945, Rajadamnern Stadium has a history of 80 years. It is truly the home and birthplace of the art of 8 limbs, arguably the best form of striking on the planet.
But of course, now Muay Thai has entered a new era, not only for the sport, but for Rajadamnern Stadium as well. With the establishment of RWS, Rajadamnern World Series, one of the premier Muay Thai promotions on the face of the planet. RWS Rajadamnern World Series gathers some of the best Muay Thai fighters from all corners of the globe to identify the best strikers on earth. RWS is giving opportunities to elite fighters to compete at the home of Muay Thai, Rajadamnern Stadium. It's also home to the greatest Muay Thai tournament and has brought prestige back to the Rajadamnern Stadium belt. Every week that belt will be defended or fought for right here on RWS.
Indeed, Aaron. So welcome to the RWS Rajadamnern World Series, and today for the main event we have Chalam defending his Rajadamnern Stadium Super Featherweight title against Tongnai. Shall we have a look at the fight card, Aaron?
Let's. In the very first bout of the evening, the first of 2 female bouts, Zarina Islamova from Russia will be taking on the very dangerous Dangkongfah. In bout number 2, the Hungarian zombie Zsmbor Nemeth will be taking on Yodtanong from Thailand.
And the third prelim, we have Daniel Ryzowicz taking on Sergei Kosykh. The first bout of the main card, we have Samingdam from Thailand taking on Yodkhunsuek, also from Thailand.
In bout number 2, the other female bout, Sevgi, the ice queen from Turkey, will be taking on Milena Silva from Brazil. And then at 161 pounds, the big boys, Beckham, will be taking on Jonathan Maezo from France.
And the main event, as Chalam defends his super featherweight title against Tongnai. Right then, Rajadamnern, are you guys ready? Let's go for some RWS action!
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Russian warrior. Please welcome Zarina Islamova, the Dragonfly.
From Russia, with love, Zarina Islamova makes a return to the Rajadamnern Stadium ring. The Dragonfly is one of her biggest challenges to date. What a way to kick off this week's RWS. As we welcome back Zarina Islamova.
Introducing the opponent fighting from the Khon Ratchasima, Thailand. Please welcome Dangkongfah.
Dangkongfah, an absolute beast.
Absolutely, Peter, former W.M.C world champion, and on a 9-fight win streak. Can she make it 10 out of 10? Let's find out tonight here on Rajadamnern World Series. Once again, a tremendous way to kick things off. The females, the first of 2 females bouts, let's not forget here tonight. Russia taking on Thailand in our first bout. Of course, it all leads up to that main event here tonight. Very excited to see the champion, one of the pound-for-pound best, Chalam, return to defend his belt. Introducing first in the red corner, the Dragonfly, Zarina Islamova from Russia, 23 years of age, standing at 166 centimeters, weighing in at 114.5 pounds. She has a reach of 166 centimeters. Born in Sibei in Russia, she has 24 professional Muay Thai bouts, 21 victories with 3 losses. Might just hear beer there, just discuss and talk about the Muay crew, done before every traditional Muay Thai bout in honor of the fighters' masters, their trainers, and indeed the gym or camp they fight out of and represent. And of course, you'll be seeing that throughout tonight's event here on RWS, as you do week in, week out. In the blue corner, Dangkongfah from Thailand, 21 years of age, standing at 156 centimeters. It says here 115.9 pounds, so assuming she might have she might have missed weight. I'll have to find out that. She has a reach of 160 centimeters, stands at 156 centimeters, born in Nakhon Ratchasima in Thailand, and that's the place where she made her RWS debut early last year. She has a professional record of 59 victories, 11 losses, 2 draws. Like I said, a former WBC world champion at this weight, super flyweight, which there is no champion or championship belt at the moment here at Rajadamnern Stadium. There are 2 belts though, of course, at 105 pounds and 118 pounds after the big and great changes, might I add, that GSV, the parent company of RWS, have made in recent times. You can see a beautiful white crew there being performed by Zarina Islamova. Training out of Sitsongpeenong. She has a win here on RWS against Davina Martin. And as for Dangkongfah, like I said, on that 9-fight winning streak, and that was a good graphic just to show there in the bottom right-hand corner. Next week, we can see that Somratsumi will be defending her title against Marie Rumey from Estonia. These title fights just keep on coming here on RWS. In fact, for the next 4 weeks, or maybe 5 actually, if I get my maths right. Me and Peter, of course, at the end of tonight's events, will be going through everything that's upcoming here in the future weeks on RWS. In the meantime, let's get this one underway.
Dangkongfah giving up height as usual.
Yeah, absolutely. No stranger to that. Good point there, Peter. Currently 4-0 in RWS. And she's looked sensational in all 4 fights, I have to say. With the introductions, the voice of RWS, the voice of Rajadamnern Stadium, Mr. Beer.
Swadika. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Beer, the voice of Rajadamnern. I'm your ring announcer for this exciting evening. And welcome to RWS Rajadamnern World Series 2025. We are live on the world first Muay Thai Stadium, Rajadamnern Stadium, the birthplace of Muay Thai, and watching live to over 200 countries around the world on DAZN. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to start the first prelim of the evening. Are you ready? This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Introducing your referee, Mr. Parame Tukdi. And now, introducing first, fighting at the red corner, 23 years of age. She stands at 166 centimeters tall and weighed in at 114.5 pounds. She holds a record of 21 wins and 3 losses. Fighting out of Russia, let's hear it go, the Dragonfly, Zarina Islamova. And opponent fighting at the blue corner, 21 years of age. She stands at 156 centimeters tall and weighed in at 115.9 pounds. She holds a record of 59 wins, 11 losses, and 2 draws. Fighting out of Nakhon Ratchasima, Thailand. Let's hear it for Dangkongfah!
All right, first bout of a scheduled 7 bouts this evening here on RWS. We're kicking things off with the females. Russia against Thailand. Straight away, you can see that Zarina taken to the center of the ring. Looks like she's going to make Dangkongfah fight off the back foot. Nice, a left jab there.
Dangkongfah is used to fighting 3 rounds, a lot of aggression, fast pace. She's usually a very busy fighter. She comes forward, lots of combinations with the punches. Very strong fighter indeed, but Zarina looking very strong as well. This is an exciting fight, Aaron.
Indeed, Dangkongfah, she actually, I know she messaged me a few months ago asking she wanted to be back on RWS, and here she is. I'm not saying I did anything about that, just so the fighters don't get the wrong idea, but yeah, she is desperate to perform on the big stage, and it's understandable why the RWS now, a huge part of the sport of Muay Thai.
What's very impressive also about Dangkongfah is when she fought pressure fighters that only come forward like Suri Manfredi, she was able to back Suri Manfredi up when she fought for the WBC world title. So she's very impressive, and she literally does not know how to go backwards when she does not want to.
Yeah, and it should be said as well, when she defeated Manfredi for that title, a lot of people believe that Manfredi was the favorite for that fight. And Dangkongfah outworked her, out-hustled her, out-thought her as well as fought.
Indeed, Aaron, that is right.
Back to the center of the ring. Step-in knee there by the taller Islamova. Dangkongfah a little bit more aggressive now after taking a lot of punishment early on in this fight. Right high kick there from the Thai. Left high kick from Islamova.
Yeah, it usually takes her maybe the beginning of the first round or the first round to really get the engine warm. However, could this be due to inactivity here? What do you think?
I think you might be right. Although she has been competing in Phuket, I know that the standard, no disrespect, is not as high as it is here in Bangkok inside Rajadamnern Stadium. So, yeah, different, completely different.
It's no disrespect, but like Rajadamnern, only the best fight the best, Aaron. You're right.
End of round 1, close round. Islamova being more aggressive early on in that round, but then you could see Dangkongfah. I think she knew that she needed to put her foot on the pedal and start attacking the Russian, in which she did so. Will it be enough to take the round? We shall see. In the meantime, let's have a look at the highlights. That beautiful jab. That was the first punch that was thrown and did actually connect there from Islamova. A great start. Good right hook there from Dangkongfah. Islamova turning her back.
Push kick to the face from Zarina. Good jab.
Yeah.
They jabbed at the same time, but I think Zarina having the longer reach.
Yeah,
her jab landed first. There was more impact.
It's difficult to separate these two, and it is even more so with the highlights.
Of course.
Let's see.
It's a swing round.
It is indeed. I think one of these corners is going to be very disappointed.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first round, all 3 judges, scarlet 10, blue 9.
RWS. And like you said, Pete, massive round now for both these fighters.
If Zarina can win this round, I think she'll be in a much better position, because even if she loses round 3, she will win the fight comfortably. And Dangkongfah is not known to knock down her opponents. So going with statistics, if Zarina wins the round, she can win the fight. However, Dangkongfah is not going to make it easy now, as she's going to come forward just like this and non-stop punching and kicking.
Big right hand, just as you say that though, but I think a beautifully thrown right high kick from Dangkongfah started that exchange. This is a brutal battle here. First battle of the evening, living up to expectations here on RWS. Right low kick there from Dangkongfah, fired back from Islamova. And again, showing just how strong she is by taking Dangkongfah down for a second time.
That's right. You can't do that without being strong. It's also the way she took Dangkongfah down. It wasn't like a judo move, an ashibara or anything, but it was pure strength, like a wrestling takedown.
She's starting to hold on just a little bit and not throw as much, Zarina. But the opposite can be said here for Dangkongfah. She needs more hands there.
This is typical Dangkongfah, putting on the pressure, and every time she throws a combination, even though the opponent knocks her head back because she keeps her chin fairly high, she just keeps coming forward.
Referee almost going down there.
An illegal sweep from Zarina, warned by the referee.
I think the referee should be warned. But yeah, you can see that Dangkongfah is throwing that right kick to the body. That's her main attack, and once again, she's going back to the body. And I think Zarina is starting to tire from all those shots that she is eating to the body. Not only from the kicks and the knees, but from the punches of the Thai. And I think Dangkongfah is now growing in confidence, and I think the opposite could be said here for Zarina.
Yeah. And every time you see Dangkongfah fight, you can see her throwing lots of weapons. But every time she fights, her head is always knocked backwards. And I think that is because her chin is held very high up. But she has a chin. I don't see people knocking her down, even though her face is exposed.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think Dangkongfah, I think she took that round. And you know, she's been down on the scorecards here before on RWS. She knows what it takes to reverse. She was eating a lot of punches earlier on, saying that. But that right kick to the body, you can see she was willing to take the head punches as long as she could get those kicks to the body. And by the end of the round, I really do think those attacks to the body were paying dividends. I think that Zarina had slowed down and was breathing very heavily. I think that might be enough to take the round, even though once again.
Yeah. And sometimes these shots that she takes, they're not like super powerful shots, but because the position of the head is very high up, a punch will easily knock her head back. And I worry that one day if a real big puncher hits her, but hey, she has a granite chin.
Absolutely. Let's see how the judges have scored round number 2.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, in the second round, all three judges score red 10, blue 9. On the total score, all three judges score red 20, blue 18.
The same round that we watched, Aaron?
Well, maybe they've just seen the punching power of Islamova, and that was enough for her to take
Maybe
round
it was
2.
the head of Dangkongfah that was going backwards. But if you judge her fights, you've seen her fights before, you know that happens every fight.
All right, let's see what happens here, round 3. Flying knee attempt there from the Dragonfly.
Dangkongfah is not known to really knock down or knock out her opponent, so without a knockdown or a knockout, it's going to be a very difficult fight for her to win.
Absolutely, and you can see she's driving forward, pushing smart from Zarina.
Dangkongfah usually wins through an accumulation of damage. She comes forward, just very busy fighter. That's how she wins, but she's not going to be able to win the fight just by winning this round.
See, there's blood flowing from the nose now, Dangkongfah, and she's moving backwards. Oh my goodness, it's bust open. That's not a little bit of blood, is it? I'm trying to work out if there's a cut on the nose, or it's purely just from the nose itself or not. But either way, what a way to finish the round. Oh, big swinging right hand there from Islamova once again.
I mean, Dangkongfah, I know that she has a lot of blood flowing through her nose, and it's only a 2-minute round. Like, the way she thinks may be different now that she knows she has nearly no chance of winning the fight. But had she got round 2, which she should have gotten, she may have fought differently here in round 3.
Well, either way, credit to Zarina taking the fight to Dangkongfah, and you know what? She is making a huge statement here. You know, the referee might have to take a look at this. Dangkongfah doesn't look like she wants to compete anymore. I know there's only 30 seconds left on the clock, but look, she's running away. I've never seen Dangkongfah in this position before. What a statement from the Dragonfly. This is super impressive, it really is.
I mean, I think she knows she's lost the fight, and so there's no need to take more damage now.
You know,
she doesn't have a fighting chance.
At the beginning of the ring, she was going back to the body, which I think might have been her only way to either stop the fight or get a knockdown against Zarina. But credit to Zarina Islamova. She has done a number on one of, dare I say, maybe one of the top 15 pound-for-pound fighters in the world of Muay Thai in Dangkongfah. That was super impressive. Credit to her, credit to Team Sitsongpeenong as well. Let's have a look at the highlights here from the fight.
I mean, even though round 2 did not go to Dangkongfah, it's not Zarina's fault. So she did her job. She fought as hard as she could.
Absolutely. In round 3, even if she, like you said, if Dangkongfah would have round number 2, it's sort of irrelevant now the way that Zarina Islamova came out in round 3. It's almost like she took a little bit of round 2 off, dare I say. But in round number 3, wow, she was better than round 1.
Yeah, I mean, also because Dangkongfah was going forward, you could see how Zarina didn't like it. So if Dangkongfah won round 2, and if she came forward, we don't know how Zarina would have fought. But yeah, round 3, superb, like you said, better than round 1.
All right, let's make it official. Moving on to bout 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored about 30 to 27. Declaring a winner by way of unanimous decision. Zarina, Islamova, the Dragon Pride.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Hungarian warrior. Please welcome Zsmbor Nemeth, the Zombie.
The Zombie makes his way back to the ring here at Rajadamnern Stadium. Currently 1-1 in this promotion. Let's not forget, he did replace Kapitan in last year's tournament. Previous to that, he had an impressive win over Teng Cheng from China. A very impressive fighter from Hungary, via Leeds and indeed Thailand as well.
And introducing your Thai warrior, fighting our Bratyon Thailand. Please welcome Yodtanong.
Similar record to Zombie Yodtanong, 1-1 in this promotion, but competing in the lower weight classes. This will be the heaviest that he's competed at here on RWS. Slick veteran, of course. Let's see how he gets on here tonight. It is a tough ask, and he was indeed a late replacement to take on this young up-and-coming potential superstar in Zsmbor Nemeth. But Yodtanong very game, and he's back here on Rajadamnern World Series. Hungary taking on Thailand, the second bout of 3 scheduled prelims this evening here on RWS. Packed house once again here at Rajadamnern Stadium. Zsmbor, of course, training at Manop gym up here at Chiang Mai. And then I believe he went to study in England and went to train at Bad Company. Shout out to Andy Howson and Liam Harrison. Of course, he's made his way back now here to Thailand, competing on the biggest show in the sport of Muay Thai, Rajadamnern World Series, if I do say so myself. He was a little bit disappointed with his loss against Turak Luzarov on the 14th of September, but that win against Teng Cheng definitely got everyone's attention. He's still young as well. Zombie Zsmbor Nemeth from Hungary, 20 years of age, who stands at 170 centimeters, weighing in at 139.6 pounds. He has a reach of 167 centimeters. He was born in Szolnok in Hungary. Apologies to all the Hungarians if I butchered that name. He has 46 fights, 36 victories, 10 losses with no draws. In the blue corner, Yodtanong from Thailand. He's 33 years of age, standing at 170 centimeters, the same as Zombie. He weighed in at 137.8 pounds and has a reach of 165 centimeters. Born in Rayong in Thailand, 72 victories, 16 losses and 5 draws. So the last time that we saw Yodtanong was in October, where he got a victory over a Chinese fighter by the name of Zhang Yuhao. That was at 130 pounds, so now stepping up in weight. Like I said though, it was a last-minute replacement job, so we really appreciate the fact that he is taking this fight. He's a slick veteran, of course, competing against Zombie, who's not only performed here on RWS, but on other big promotions as well. It was actually a prospect on the Pet Yindi promotions over 5 rounds a few years ago, which is, when I say a few years ago, and he's only 20, you can see what type of standard we have here on RWS. He's been through the ranks, he's made a name for himself, he's been abroad, he's back, And he's ready once again to try and carve out a career in this difficult sport known as Muay Thai in one of the most difficult weight classes as well, 140 pounds. There you can see a beautiful white crew there from the very in-shape Zsmbor, Nemeth. Saw a graphic there. Let's just remind ourselves of the fact that in our main event, over 5 rounds at 130 pounds, super featherweight, we've got Petchwanglang trying to claim and become the champion here at Rajadamnern Stadium for the very first time against the current champion, one of the pound-for-pound best, someone who is undefeated in 13 fights, who in those 13 fights picked up the Channel 7 Stadium belt, the Lumpini belt, and indeed last August picked up the Rajadamnern Stadium belt also. He will be defending that belt here tonight. In the meantime, second bout of the evening, another international bout, this time at super lightweight, 140 pounds. Hungary taking on Thailand. Current champion of this weight, of course, Dan Paranchai. Interim champion, Petchwanglang. Wonder when we can get those two together. With your introductions, the return. There is crewman up. The return of Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second prelims of RWS Rajadamnern World Series. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Introducing your referee, Mr. Chanin Tepsupan. And now, introducing first, fighting on the red corner, 20 years of age. He stands at 170 centimeters tall and weighed in at 139.6 pounds. He holds records of 36 wins and 10 losses. Representing Hungary, let's hear it for Zsmbor Nemeth, aka the Zombie. His opponent fighting of the blue corner, 33 years of age. He stands at 170 centimeters tall and weighed in at 137 pounds. He holds a record of 72 wins, 16 losses, and 5 draws, representing Ratchapatjombung, Thailand. Let's hear it for Yodtanong!
Yodtanong in the blue corner. Zombie in the red. 3 3-minute rounds of international super lightweight action here now on RWS.
Round 1. Both orthodox fighters, roughly the same reach and same height.
Yeah, which surprises me actually, because like I said, Yodtanong been fighting at 130 pounds, 10 pounds lower than this weight. He's on the back foot straight away, Yodtanong. He's a little bit hesitant to engage. Or is he just waiting for Zombie to come to him?
Zombie, he has a very thick build, very muscular, like you said. He looks very in shape indeed. Both, I think, just trying to download information, getting a feel, but it's only 3 rounds, so the referee does not like that, signaling them to engage right away.
Yeah, of course. Zombie, like I said, he has competed on those 5-round shows before, and he understands how Thais can perform in round number 1. He's showing that pace right now! Looking for that high kick after throwing the low. Yodtanong just getting out of the way just in time.
Yodtanong fighting on his back foot, trying to catch him with teeps and check kicks. That body shot, I think, got through from the Zombie.
Yeah, it did, definitely.
You could hear it from here, that thudding sound.
Got the attention of Yodtanong. And again, he's going back, that time to the liver.
They don't really want to fight inside the clinch. I think they're both outside fighters. Yodtanong waiting to kick Zombie as he comes in, but Zombie does a very good job at blocking these kicks actually while coming forward.
Yeah, he's got very good Muay Thai fundamentals, and that'll be apparent when you've had the tutelage of Crew Manop, and indeed been also trained as well at Bad Company in Leeds. Of course, Crew Manop was the trainer of Sanchai once upon a time.
And his takedowns are all legal. He doesn't catch him with the inside part of the leg. He kicks his opponent while he's got the other leg in his hand. Clean, fair and square takedowns.
Indeed, and you can see he likes to build, doesn't he? Off fundamental defense first, before then attacking. And like you said, Pete, he seems to have blocked the majority of strikes that Yodtanong has thrown before he starts to engage.
Right, and that takes skill, because usually while you're fighting on your front foot, you've got to take some shots to give some, but he's not really taking any shots, he's blocking everything, and he's only giving shots, just like that.
End of round one. Zombie straight away there, raising his hands, thinks he's done enough. I tend to agree. Let's have a look at the highlights.
You see, while he's on his front foot, he's still able to block.
Yeah, throwing that right hand. And like I said, Yodtanong is no slouch. A little bit dangerous, a little bit precarious there for Yodtanong, but didn't suffer too much. But
that body shot, that
there was a right hand. The left hook didn't really connect. Well, he's been slick, like we've seen in the past, is Zombie. Would it be worth him now just being a little bit more aggressive in round number 2? I think he's got Yodtanong's number. I know that does put you at risk.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first round, all three judges, scoring 10, blue 9.
Give a statement because people might not want to fight you.
All right, round 2.
Good block.
I think we've seen a similar round earlier on. That was a better right kick there from Yodtanong that was not blocked by Zombie.
Wow, that was a legal takedown.
Was it a hook or was it a kick?
No, it was a kick.
So that was fine.
That was legal, fair and square. Powerful whipping kicks from Zombie. Yodtanong is already down on the scorecards. It's non-negotiable for him. If he wants to win the fight, he has to win these 2 rounds, but I do not sense a sense of urgency from him yet.
No, me neither as well.
Ooh. I mean, I believe he does want to win, but maybe the power of the Zombie is too much and it demotivates him. I don't know.
I think you might be right. I think after round 1, maybe for Yodtanong, it's just about not getting hurt. Oh, that was nice though. That was slick. Even though illegal, right, Pete?
A dirty move is never nice.
Left kick there. Right low kick from Zombie. Ooh, swing and a miss there from Yodtanong.
I really respect Zombie, how he has adjusted to the new rules of Muay Thai where you're not allowed to use the inside part of the leg to get a sweep or a takedown. He makes sure that his takedowns are legal, and I really respect that. Putting in the effort to not put your opponent at risk to a rule set they did not agree or consent to fighting in. So respect to him, really respect.
You can see that left kick to the body. That was nice by Zombie. The thing is, when he does attack, he seems to be looking for those one-hit strikes instead of maybe putting some combinations together. See there, once again, inside kick.
Return the favor as Yodtanong tried to illegally take him down. Zombie returned the favor just like that. Well, yeah, don't let them bully you.
Right hand there from Zombie. He seems to be just doing enough now to make sure he wins the round. Yodtanong actually moving forward. It was a little bit low blow there, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't legal. Zombie complaining, but it was totally legal.
Good knee there from Yodtanong. Finding some good knees actually within the clinch. I think he's Max Zombie, which is a little bit surprising. There's
Good
that
right hand, yeah.
Yodtanong walked straight into it.
You just don't hear the kicks when Yodtanong throws them.
There's a left kick just under the arm there. Connects by Zombie. End of round 2. I think once again, Zombie, like I said, just doing enough to make sure he gets his, or should I say, get his hand raised. Getting the 10-9 on the scorecards in the eyes of the judges. Yeah, again, I might be a little bit out of order, but I'm going to say I feel like there's more that we can see from him right now. I feel like he's not showing 100%. Am I being wrong in saying that?
No, I agree with you. I think he's got more, but he's winning the fight.
Here's one. He might be showing respect to his opponent due to the fact that he's a late replacement as well. Could be a factor in this. I don't want to be disparaging.
If Yodtanong puts up
fight.
a better fight, he will fight. I think he's fighting to the level of his opposition.
Okay. Well, let's see how the judges have scored round 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the second round, the first shot scored red 9, blue 10. The second and the third shot scored red 10, blue 9.
All right, Zombie, no rounds off.
19 even. The second and the third shot scored red 20,
to the hand.
18.
He has...
Of course, let's not forget Zombie. He's been training alongside Liam Harrison, maybe one of, if not the best non-Thai 140-pounder of all time. I'm sure there's an argument you can make about that. Certainly one of the best Europeans of all time as well. If he was in that ring against Yodtanong, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He would smash the living hell out of Yodtanong.
So props to Team Bad Company as well, Richard Smith and Co. Got a new facility opening in Leeds. I think it's open now. All right, third and final round.
I think I see a sense of urgency in Yodtanong now, but isn't it a bit too late? Yeah, but this is good for us though. If Yodtanong fights to the best of his ability, the Zombie might answer.
Nice right kick there from Zombie. And then the left. See, it's just one, and then he moves away. Like you said, Pete, I think it's just about workman-like performance, I would say. Doing, like you said, doing enough to get the job done, to get your hand raised here tonight.
Yeah, but like Aaron said, sometimes you want to send a statement to get better opportunities in the sport of Muay Thai. And this is one of the biggest stages in the world for Muay Thai. And here at RWS, you might want to give it your all.
In this era, I don't think there's ever been a time in the state of Muay Thai where, like you said, Pete, there's been opportunities.
Respect to the legal takedown. Looks cool and is legal.
On the flip side of all the disparaging things, well, not disparaging, just statements that we've been making about Zombie, he'll be ready to go in a month again. So if RWS want to make that call, 140-pounder, maybe at a higher level of Yodtanong, a true 140-pounder, the way he's fought here tonight, he'll be free from injury and he'll be ready to go.
That's right. That was a beautiful sweep.
That's also another way to look at it here.
Of course, saving his body for the next fight.
100%.
Wow, that was a beautiful sweep before this.
Oh.
As Yodtanong was coming in, committed to the punch.
It's like ducking under a kick to the body. That is very risky.
That was what Somrat Kamsing used to do.
Hey! Oh. Spin to win. Or slip. Final 50 seconds now here on the clock. Let's not forget, main event here tonight. Chala defending his Rajadamnern Stadium title. 130 pounds, a super featherweight against the #1 contender, Petchwanglang, over 5 rounds.
Zombie is very skillful, the way he blocks these body roundhouse kicks, the way he sweeps his opponents.
careful though. Throwing that jab and then backing up. Yodtanong almost scouted it through that right kick. Third and final round. Of course, unfortunately for Yodtanong, won't be getting the victory. I don't presume here tonight. Zombie will be getting his hand raised, and I think that fight exactly, that was planned exactly how he wanted it to be. Minimum risk. And he goes away. A lot of mark on him. Let's have a look at the highlights from the fight. Sure
that was the body shot from round 1. I think it really got through to Yodtanong.
Yeah, building his attack based on that foundation of defense. And then when the openings were there, making sure he found that one shot connection. And then backing up. Job well done for Team Zombie. Congratulations to Zsmbor, Nemeth and his team. And hopefully we'll see him back here again on RWS. Facing, I would like to see a more natural 140-pounder, dare I say, Mr. Peter Denman. All right, let's make this one official, then we'll move on to our third bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored this bout 29-28. The second judge scored 30-27. And the third judge scored 30-27. Declaring your winner by way of unanimous vote, the Sergei Red Corner, the Zombie.
The right man won tonight.
Yeah, congratulations to Zombie. Takes his record to 2-1 here on RWS.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your English Poland warrior. Please welcome Daniel Ryzowicz.
Making his debut here tonight, Daniel Ryzowicz from London via Polish parents, representing both nations proudly here tonight. Like I said, coming to the Rajadamnern Stadium ring for the very first time. Training out of Lamai Muay Thai via MCMA in London. 3-1 record in 2024 Muay Thai Grand Prix British champion.
And now, please welcome your Russian warrior, Kosykh.
Sergei Kosykh, also training in Samingdam, also making his debut here tonight. We've seen the advancement that Russia has made in this sport in recent times. Are we about to see another potential superstar in Sergei Kosykh? Let's find out. Third and final prelim of tonight's Rajadamnern World Series. Main event time. Or should I say in our main event later on tonight, Chor will be defending his title against Petchwanglang. And to kick things off in our main card that's next up, a great fight. We've got Samingdam taking on Yodkhunsuek. Introducing first in the red corner. This is the middleweight, of course, Daniel Ryzowicz from England, or representing England and Poland, like I said, born in England to Polish parents, 20 years of age, standing at 183 centimeters, weighing in at 159.9 pounds. He has a reach of 177 centimeters, born in London, England, 29 fights, 22 victories and 7 losses. In the blue corner, Sergei Kosykh from Russia, 10 years older than Daniel at 30. standing at 175 centimeters, meaning Daniel has an 8 centimeter height advantage over Sergei. He weighed in at 159.1 pounds, has a longer reach. How strange is that? 179 centimeters. Born in Kemerovo in Russia, he has 13 wins, 10 losses, and 1 draw. So like I said, interestingly enough, both these fighters flew from Koh Samui to get here tonight. I wonder if they were on the same flight. There you can see. Next up in our main card, a great fight at featherweight. Looking forward to this one. A rematch actually from 2019. Samingdam taking on Yodkhunsuek. It's Yodkhunsuek who actually knocked out Samingdam the last time that these two fought. But it is indeed Samingdam who's now riding a 3-fight win streak. See, nice wide crew here from Daniel.
Daniel looking significantly taller than his opponent.
Representing the, lucky for him, both the Polish and English flags with his monk on. And his anklets as well.
And his ankles too, yeah. Red and white.
So it'll be three-minute rounds. Packed house. I always say that every week, but it's just always great to see here at Rajadamnern Stadium. Yeah, you can see that height advantage when they come together, but let's not forget, it is the Russian, Sergei, who has a longer reach. Once again, for the final times in the prelims, with the introductions, Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the third prelims of RWS Rajadamnern World Series. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Introducing your referee, Mr. Parin Hantanaboon. And now, introducing first, fighting of the red corner, 20 years of age. He stands at 183 centimeters tall and weigh in at 159.9 pounds. He holds a record of 22 wins and 7 losses, representing England and Poland. Please welcome Daniel Ryzowicz. His opponent fighting of the blue corner, 30 years of age. He stands 175 centimeters tall and weigh in at 159.1 pounds. He holds a record of 13 wins, 10 losses, and 1 draw. Representing Russia, let's hear it for Sergei Kosykh.
Three-minute rounds at middleweight. Current champion, of course, Petchwanglang.
Daniel fighting on his front foot, coming in with the jab. Now Sergei is fighting on his front foot. I think they're both downloading information, trying to see the weaknesses of their opponent. Daniel likes to lead with the jab before he throws the kick.
Nice low kick there from Daniel. Jabs there from Sergei. Again, that time throwing that right hand with that longer reach of his. Low kick.
Sergei doing a pretty good job at not just throwing these leg kicks at random. He's waiting for Daniel to commit with a punch before he goes down, because he knows that as you are about to punch, it's very difficult to block the leg kick at the same time, and it's hard to tense up the leg. That's how Daniel was able to hurt Rittewada. He waited for Rittewada to throw the punch, and he timed him with the leg kicks.
Sergei looking very confident, isn't he? The way that he's standing, his approach, keeping low, and then trying to spring in. I don't really think you can apply that to Sergei, to be honest. I think it's Daniel the one who's backing up. If you can say that, to be honest, I think they were engaging.
You're right. Sergei is the one coming forward, but he took a big 1-2 from Daniel just now.
I think Sergei, like I said, the way he's standing, a little bit unorthodox, probably something that Daniel's unused to. Another low kick there from Sergei, unblocked from Daniel. Left kick blocked. Good right
jab.
hook. Yeah, nice. Sorry, was it a jab?
Yeah, it was a good jab from Daniel. Broke the rhythm of Sergei. When you're about to throw a combination and a weapon comes back from your opponent, it suddenly stops the flow of the combination. That's why they say it disrupts the rhythm.
4-piece there. I think majority block though.
Yes, but it got a reaction from
Yeah,
the crowd,
it did.
and that could affect the judges.
Big elbow there. Not allowed. Can't hook the leg, of course.
Again with these dirty moves.
So Daniel continues to throw that right low kick. Cause some big problems. Left
Well
jab.
adjusted from Sergei. He knows that the jab from Daniel is pretty good, so he was there and he evaded and slipped the jab. So that was a good adjustment made on the spot. Good right hand from
Right
Daniel.
hand, yeah, indeed. Down the pipe. Another good right low kick though in reply from Sergei.
Right. It wasn't just a random low kick. He threw the jab first and missed, and then he went down to the leg. Good move. Wow, strong leg kicks from Sergei.
Oh, eventful round, shall we say? See the attacking motions there. Sergei on at the front foot. Daniel with some good counter striking. There you can see the highlights. Teeps. An orthodox kick to the body there from Sergei.
Wow, that's a good leg kick from Sergei.
Yeah, I think both fighters have more success with those low kicks than any other strike, if I'm being honest.
That's right.
The left low kick there we can see from Daniel, and the right from his opponent. See how the judges have scored it.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first round, the first and the second judge score weight 10, blue 9, and the third judge score weight 9, blue 10.
Judges scorecards, let that be known. Fights can be drawn over 3 rounds, over 5 rounds, but a judge has to make a decision in terms of who wins each round.
Yeah. With swing rounds, it can go either way, and you can't really make an argument for the other side. No complaints. All right, let's have a look. I mean, both are doing pretty well with the leg kicks. Taking note of that, I think they both should block, because if you can take away the strength of your opponent, well then, they're not such a threat.
Indeed. Good left kick to the body there from Sergei. And again, try to counter that, or sorry, combine that with a left hook. Didn't quite work out for him.
Boy, good right hand from Daniel coming forward. Daniel has already won round 1 on 2 of the judges' scorecards. Good leg kick. I think it's starting to hurt Daniel. You can just see the way he lifts up his leg.
I have to agree with that assessment, actually. I don't remember one of those strikes that he actually blocked, and there's Sergei throwing it again.
Yeah, he's timing it very well. I mean, he's waiting for Daniel to throw something, and then he goes down and he times it with this leg kick.
He seems to be more comfortable, though, throwing his hands, does Sergei.
Yeah. He's also missing a lot with his hands.
Yeah, and if he concentrated more, or primarily through those leg kicks that you were talking about, I think he could cause more damage here.
Yes, throw it more often,
There
but
you
you
go.
can't forget the hands though,
True.
because the hands is what makes Daniel forget to block the leg
True,
kicks,
that's
and then
great
it
point,
sets
yeah.
it up, so yeah. Even though his hands are not very accurate, just throw them. Throw them to set up the leg kick. Because I mean, if he's only threw leg kicks, over time Daniel would catch on to that.
And well, let's not forget as well that though Daniel's leg kicks, they've also been working. You can see the left leg there of Sergei.
Yeah.
Marked up. There's that good leg kick, and he perfectly, just how you were talking about, Pete, set it up by throwing that right hand. And whether it connects or not, doesn't matter because it leaves that leg exposed.
Yes, just like that. A hook, a right hand, and then the leg kick. But Daniel returned the favor. He's waiting.
This is
and
a good fight, you know.
it with the leg kick. Yeah, you're right.
Really interesting to watch this one.
It's a war of counter kicking the leg.
And it's one of those as well where you can't really afford to make a mistake. Oh, good left high kick there from Daniel, switching things up, going up higher.
Yeah, you want a level change to confuse your opponent, otherwise you become predictable and they're going to start blocking or taking away your strength. High kick attempt from Sergei, right hand. You need to follow it up with a leg kick.
Good right low kick from Daniel.
Oh, good elbow.
I feel like he's been looking for something big like that throughout the entire first and second round. With his hands on his elbow. Yeah, another big right hand. It's a close round. Something like that could win in the round, Pete.
You could see how Daniel, he took a 1-2 from Sergei and he immediately lifted up his leg. So I think he's hurt or he's either caught on to the strategy of Sergei. But hey, I think that was a round for Sergei.
Let's see the highlights. Sergei once again primarily going forward.
Yeah, Sergei coming forward.
Good blocking there with the hands there, but you can see the connections that Sergei was making to the legs.
Yeah, Sergei not really landing with the punches. Yeah. Daniel landing more with the punches, but however, Sergei is landing much more with the leg kicks.
You can see that left high kick there from Daniel.
Both
going for the elbows. Let's see how the judges scored round 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the second round, all 3 judges score red 9, blue 10. For the total score, the first and the second judge score 19 to 19 even. And the third judge score red 18, blue 20.
Tremendous pressure.
Absolutely, and let's not forget, after this fight, there will be the immersive experience here at Rajadamnern Stadium. Third and final round.
Right.
Stiff jabs there to start from Daniel.
Sometimes it's not just a battle of skill, but it's a battle of will. Who wants to win the fight more? Who's willing to bite down and sell out?
Oof. 2 left hands then a right there from Sergei. I feel like he has been the more active of the 2, or at least it feels that way.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Daniel is he's timing Sergei with leg kicks, but because it's a counter, it has to wait for Sergei to come forward. But the thing with Sergei is that he's setting up and he's creating the opportunities. He's creating these leg kick opportunities with the punches, so he has more opportunities because he sets it up. And I think that's what's making the difference here in round 2 and 3.
Outside kick there. Oh, beautiful right high kick.
That was a good one. Props to Daniel.
Absolutely. And again, this time with a left. Sergei fires in a left kick to the body of his own. Left jab.
Good block there from Daniel. Good block there again. Blocking is very important because it discourages your opponent from throwing more weapons. Imagine they were not discouraged and they threw 10 or 20 more. It would accumulate. So an easy way out is just to defend it, block it, discourage your opponent from throwing it, taking away their strength, and then break them down.
Oh, that was a big left hand there from Daniel. Certainly got the attention of Sergei. Just over 90 seconds on the clock here. Remember, win the round, win the fight. Daniel doing well, I feel, at the moment. Very tense, and for the first time we can see that Sergei is now on the back foot. Eating a couple of head kicks as well. Good push kicks here from Daniel. He did say that was one of his favourite weapons. I'd say 2 of his favourite fighters, Jonathan Haggerty and Tawan Chai, of course. Sergei looking a little bit tired, dare I say. He has, like I said, been very active throughout these entire 3 rounds. Maybe it's just starting to catch up with him.
Yeah, you got less than 1 minute to go. Don't be tired now. Or even if you're tired, don't give up now. Keep going, push.
Or of course, like many do, don't show it at least to the judges that you are tired.
You're right.
Right low kick there from Daniel. Like I said, look at Sergei, mouth open. Oh, good left hook. And you're looking for those teeps. Yeah, looking for those teeps that he loves.
Oh wow, good check hook there from Daniel.
Sergei looking up at the clock. Never a great sign, as we always say.
That may have cost him the round.
Or just
That
a slip.
simple slip may have costed him the round, but we'll see.
Leaping left hook going forward there from Sergei.
Because it wasn't just a slip, they both kicked at the same time. It may have been a slip, but the judges may have attributed it to the kick of the opponent. And when it's a swing round and it happens at the end of the round, that may be the deciding factor. But hey, let's have a look.
Very close, very close. Let's still have a look at the highlights. I think for all that round, Sergei, he started well. We're going back to the first, of course, here on the highlights.
Good kick, a bit higher, and that may have switched off the lights.
Oh, Daniel in out with the free, showing unlike Sergei, he was not tired and he still had some in the gas tank. Will that be a factor in the way the judges score it? Good left high kick there.
Good elbow in round 2, that was.
Yeah, for that third round though, I thought that Sergei started well, Daniel finished well, but you're saying that kick slip might have swayed it. I'm not so sure. This is very close, and I feel like one of these fighters is going to be bitterly disappointed. All right, let's hear what the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored is about 29 to 28. The second judge scored 28 to 29. And the third judge scored 29 to 28. Declaring your winner by way of split decision! Blue corner, Sergei Kosykh!
Sergei,
Ladies and gentlemen, in December this year, 2025, marks 80 years since Rajadamnern Stadium was built, starting a new era of professional Muay Thai. But Muay Thai has never been just a sport. It is a cultural treasure of Thailand. To celebrate going into the 80th anniversary of Rajadamnern Stadium, tonight we will take you on a journey through the world of the art of 8 limbs. Ladies and gentlemen, it is in my honor to present to you Muay Thai.
For thousands of years, Thai fighters have been creating the martial art that we know today as Muay Thai. Their moves were developed in the heat of battle and evolved through the many wars fought on this land. The land that was eventually known as Siam, and now Thailand. Muay Thai fighters were a lethal weapon. Their techniques were perfected over the centuries to instantly stop or kill their opponents. Their fists, elbows, knees, and shins delivered strikes that could bring an enemy down in a split second. The fighter's skill and knowledge of Muay Thai, the art of 8 limbs, was the deciding factor in many battles. In close combat, their limbs turned into deadly weapons to wreak havoc on the enemy. When the king's elephant entered the battlefield, the best Muay Thai fighters guarded its 4 legs with their lives, protecting the king on the elephant's back. As long as the sovereign lived, Siam would be victorious. In times of peace and prosperity, the art of 8 limbs stayed alive in Siam in the form of a challenge and a competition. It was entertainment for the people, but also a key test for fighters who wanted to join the King's Guard. During this era, Muay Thai developed as a martial art and remained popular with Thai people from its roots in battle through years of Siam's independence to modern Thailand. In 1945, in Bangkok, the world's first official Muay Thai stadium was built, starting the global era of Muay Thai as a professional sport. Rajadamnern Stadium became the foundation on which the ancient traditions and a modern structure allowed Muay Thai to explode onto the world stage. It all happened here at Rajadamnern. It was here where the sport's first official governing body was assembled. It was here where the first official competition rules were written. It was here where the world's most prestigious Muay Thai championship title was first awarded. And it was here where the legends of Muay Thai fought for their glory. For over 8 decades of epic battles in this arena, Rajadamnern Championship belt remains the most prestigious and coveted title in Muay Thai worldwide. During this time, Rajadamnern Stadium transformed from an outdoor Muay Thai ring into a world-class sports venue. Muay Thai became a global phenomenon, attracting fighters and viewers from all over the world. Meanwhile, Rajadamnern continued to set the golden standard of authentic Muay Thai for the whole sport, preserving and promoting thousands of years of Muay Thai history and tradition. Like the Thai warriors centuries ago, athletes at Rajadamnern cover their heads with mongkot, a sacred headpiece. It brings blessings from their teachers and reinforces their bond and respect. They put on prajiat, a handcrafted talisman Thai warriors wore to channel strength and protection from their ancestors. Before each bout, fighters circle the ring, bowing their heads at every corner in the ancient ceremony of Waikru. Through a dance deeply rooted in their own heritage and spirituality, fighters pay tribute to their mentors and the sport of Muay Thai itself. From the first strike and to this day, every fight in this arena is accompanied by Bipad, a traditional Thai orchestra. The music follows the fighters' every move, creating a deep spiritual connection between the fighters and the audience. This is the purest and most authentic way to experience Muay Thai. The only way to experience Muay Thai. Rajadamnern Stadium is where the sport of Muay Thai was born and where its legendary history lives on. For professional Muay Thai fighters from all over the world, Rajadamnern is the final frontier. Only in this very arena can fighters achieve the highest honor in Muay Thai, the Rajadamnern Championship belt, and join the ranks of legends. Every fight in this arena is a journey through rich and vibrant history of Thailand, a martial art that was forged in battle. Traditions that survived through the centuries, legendary fighters that rose to be crowned champions. Every round, every bout, every move you will see today is the heritage of Thailand. Because this is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern.
Ladies and gentlemen, Muay Thai is a cultural treasure of Thailand. It is time to experience the heart and soul of Muay Thai with the amazing sound of Rajadamnern Peeklong Orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Beckham Orchestra.
Welcome back to the world's first Muay Thai stadium, the birthplace of Muay Thai, Rajadamnern Stadium. I'm Peter Denman and this is Aaron Siri Sampan. And now we're entering the RWS Rajadamnern World Series. And for the main event, we have Chalam defending his super featherweight title against Petchwanglang, Aaron.
Absolutely. Not only that, but we have 3 other exceptional Muay Thai bouts this evening here on RWS. With that being said, let's have a final check at the fight card.
First up, we have Thailand versus Thailand. Samingdam taking on Yodkhunsuek.
And then at female bantamweight, Sevgi the ice queen from Turkey, will be taking on debutant Milena Calazans Silva from Brazil. And then at 161 pounds, ranked number 5 in the middleweight division, Beckham returns to take on Jonathan Mayezo from France.
For the main event, the champion Chalam defending his super featherweight title against Petchwanglang, also from Thailand. Right then, Rajadamnern, please make some noise for the RWS main card!
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Thai warrior fighting out of Nong Bua Lampu, Thailand. Please welcome Samingdam.
3-0 here on RWS. A fighter with a lot of credentials, but yet to win the Rajadamnern Stadium title, let that be known. Unlike his opponent, an opponent who has defeated him by a knockout. Although he is in a better form, we welcome back Samingdam to RWS.
And introducing his opponent fighting out of Ratburi, Thailand. Please welcome Yodkhunsuek.
Yodkhunsuek returns. He entered the tournament last year, of course at featherweight, suffering 2 losses, but 2 very good battles against Chaila and View. A former Rajadamnern and Omnoi champion returns to once again try and defeat the fighter he defeated back in 2019. Welcome back, Yodkhunsuek, to Rajadamnern World Series. A tremendous way to open tonight's main card. 2 very high level featherweights going toe to toe over 3 rounds. 126 pounds. I was asking the committee early on if either of these 2 are actually ranked in the top 15. The answer was no, which I've got to say, very surprising. Surely at this age, both of these will be looking for a future title shot either this year or next. It has to be. In the red corner, Samingdam from Thailand, 25 years of age, standing at 164 centimeters, weighing in at 126 pounds with a reach of 177 centimeters. Born in Nong Bua Lampu in Thailand, 63 victories with 18 losses and 2 draws. Undefeated, of course, here on RWS. Fought some of the best fighters, Den Krian Krai, Pet Paranchai, Ronachai, to name a few. And of course, he has competed, and unfortunately for him, lost against his opponent, who is in the blue corner, Yodkhunsuek from Thailand. He is now 29 years of age. Shorter by 9 centimeters, 165 centimeters tall. He also weighed in at 126 pounds. He has a reach of 166 centimeters, so that is an 11 centimeter reach advantage for Samingdam. Born in Ratchapatjombung in Thailand, 81 victories, 22 losses and 2 draws. Former Petchwanglang Stadium featherweight champion, former Omnoi Stadium super bantamweight champion, former Rajadamnern Stadium super bantamweight champion. Looking to potentially become a two-time champion. And it's a big ask because there are some exceptional fighters at 126 pounds. Of course, the champion, we've got Chyla, Ruat Gordon, we've got View, Chyla, of course, who won the tournament. Maybe he will be next in line to take on Yodtanong. And of course, there's a lot of fighters who haven't actually competed here on RWS, but have competed, of course, over the 5-round stadium promotions that are here. A couple of 3 times a week, I believe, at Rajadamnern Stadium. Of course, the stadium does rank as well. It's not just RWS fighters, it's everyone that competes here at the stadium. And yeah, it's a stacked 126 pounds. It's one of the most stacked divisions in the sport of Muay Thai. I actually think, in my opinion, 122 pounds is probably the most stacked at the moment. But 126 pounds there's some ridiculous talent. And these two, when you say these two names, they're not even in the rankings here at Rajadamnern Stadium. I think that pretty much surmises just how deep the talent pool really is. As they go through their Y crew. Samingdam was an ever-present at Channel 7 once upon a time, and he's had his difficulties, but since coming here to RWS, he's been grinding out victories. Not a similar style to what we used to witness at Channel 7 and Rajadamnern and Omnoi back in those days. He's, like I said, grinding out victories over Israel Das Santos, against Owen Gillis, against Jalil Barnes. However, this will be the first Thai opponent that he's come across here on RWS, and it is, like I said, an opponent who knocked him out back in 2019. Snap of the arrow there from Samingdam.
It's a very difficult fight, finding somebody who has knocked you out before. The training is not so fun anymore as there's so much pressure, and there's always that self-doubt, thinking, are you inferior to this guy? So finding an opponent who has knocked you out is no easy work, psychologically.
Very true, Peter. All right, these two come together inside the ring. Not for the first time, as we well know. With the introductions for the first fight of the main card, the return of Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering the main card of RWS Rajadamnern World Series 2025. Tonight we have 4 bouts on the main card, featuring the main event of the evening, Rajadamnern Stadium Super Featherweight title. And now it is time to start the first main card of the evening. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Introducing the referee, Mr. Narin Ponghibran. And now, introducing first, fighting of the red corner, 25 years of age. He stands at 174 centimeters tall and weighed in at 126 pounds. He holds a record of 63 wins, 18 losses and 2 draws, representing Nong Bua Lampu, Thailand. Let's hear it for Samingdam! And his opponent fighting above the blue corner, 29 years of age. He stands 165 centimeters tall and weighed in at 126 pounds. He holds a record of 81 wins, 22 losses and 2 draws. He is Petchwanglang Stadium Featherweight Champion and former Omnoi Stadium Super Bantamweight Champion and the former Rajadamnern Stadium Super Bantamweight Champion. Representing Raipuri, Thailand, let's hear it for Yodkhunsuek.
126 pounds in the featherweight division, Thailand taking on Thailand. Round 1. Big left kick to the body there from Samingdam.
I mean, this kicking the body with the front leg, it's not such a powerful kick, but it's very difficult to block. It's similar to the jab, that it really destroys the rhythm of the opponent, just like that. It scores, it doesn't hurt, but it scores.
Good combinations being put together here from Samingdam. Looking for that sneaky elbow through the guard there of Yodkhunsuek. Oh, beautiful left hand! Almost wobbled Samingdam there. It was actually a body strike that knocked him out in 2019. Oh, right hand there from Samingdam, but a beautiful low kick in reply from Yodkhunsuek.
Samingdam. Oh, good kick from Samingdam, coming in with their knees, both looking for elbows.
Almost like he ran to throw that kick that connected. Samingdam didn't fight like this in his last 3 fights. Obviously, he's got a motive to try and hurt Yodkhunsuek because of that first fight, I believe anyway.
Samingdam slipped in 1 and 2 knees inside the clinch. It has an effect when both of them are not landing anything on the inside and you're the last one or the only one to throw a knee.
I think there's a cut on the right eye there.
Oh. These fighters are very fast and explosive.
Yeah, there's a cut on the right eye of Yodkhunsuek.
Good catch, Aaron. Both going for elbows, looking for cuts. Just as you said, there's a cut. Samingdam goes to the head with the elbows.
It's in a nasty place, that.
Right above the eye, near the eye.
It's in the eye, isn't it?
If it bleeds into the eye, blocks the vision, doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
The doctor can stop the fight.
Yodkhunsuek now. That will be bothering him for sure. Oh, think about Samingdam. He's actually looked to add to that strike. He keeps looking for that similar elbow that I think caused the cut.
This could end in a technical knockout, a doctor's stoppage. Another elbow attempt from Samingdam.
Good low kicks. Oh, beautiful left hook.
Right
hand.
The right hand return from Samingdam.
And Yodkhunsuek's right low kick is wicked. Final 15 seconds here of round number 1. It's been a great fight so far. Going back and forth. It might just be with that cut. Oh, and again, Samingdam moving forward, making it difficult for Yodkhunsuek.
Samingdam, again, the last person to throw the knee inside the clinch.
I think Samingdam might have just edged that, you know. I think that Yodkhunsuek... Samingdam, oh, there,
that check hook buckled the knees.
Really did. And again, he keeps looking for that left hook. That was after he was cut. Interesting to see how the judges were scoring.
Wow.
Like I said, I think Samingdam might...
The knees of Samingdam were they buckled.
Oh, there's that left hook once again.
But the cut, the cut on Yodkhunsuek's face. I mean, how are we going to score this round?
Let's find out. That's the beauty of RWS.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first round, first round score red 10, blue 9. Second round score red 9, blue 10. And the third round score red 10, blue 9.
Like I said, that we saw against the little bands in November. More aggression being showed. It was an interesting year for Samingdam last year. First 2 fights of the year, he actually lost by knockout, and then he came back to win those 3 fights here on RWS by decision.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets hit clean, Samingdam, he could get knocked down or knocked out, as we saw him eating a check hook.
Yep.
And he didn't react well to that. So yeah, just don't get caught with anything big to the head, to the body. He may win the fight. Oh! Amazing strength.
Yeah, big knees there from Samingdam, but Yodkhunsuek didn't allow him to progress.
That showed a lot of upper body strength there, being able to lift your opponent and throw them like that. That's a wrestling move.
Oh, a good elbow from Yodkhunsuek. Not sure if it landed.
There you can see the headshots landed in round 1, 19-15, unofficially by our Powered by Fight Geek.
Both not wanting to lose points inside the clinch, doing very well, trying to sweep and blocking the sweep. Right hand from Samingdam inside the clinch. Both defending, nobody scoring in the clinch that time.
Seems like that's the tactic now of Yodkhunsuek.
Yeah.
To try and tie him up and do this.
And while he's on the inside, Yodkhunsuek actually initiating the breakup by putting his knee out like that. He went into the clinch to not initiate.
Becoming a little bit of a frustrating round for Samingdam. I gotta say as well, interestingly enough, this was the way that he was fighting in his last 3 fights here on RWS.
And he slipped in there from Samingdam. Jumping knee from Samingdam, I think. That exchange. Oh, okay, certainly Samingdam won that exchange. Definitely. The way he held the neck is not just about kneeing, it's about arm fighting, the position of your arms and how you can control your opponent.
Certainly is, and there you can see it once again. In the corner of Yodkhunsuek early on
Good
in this fight.
elbow.
Yeah, they were cheering.
And another one.
They're not cheering anymore.
Yeah, I think it's clear that Samingdam should be taking this round actually.
Oh, another elbow, that time with the right, I believe. Left knee, sorry, right knee there from Samingdam, right to the body of Yodkhunsuek. Once again, really testing out those abs. Another right elbow. Samingdam almost trying to bully this round. Right kick to the body, Yodkhunsuek, but here comes Samingdam once again, tying him up.
Yodkhunsuek did a good job. He threw the kick. He anticipated a response before lifting down his leg.
It's almost like Samingdam, he feels like he's done enough to win the round, so now he's going to just make sure that he grapples his way.
Yeah, and every time he goes into the clinch, he makes sure to throw an elbow.
Well, Yodkhunsuek's the one raising his arms. Thinks he's done enough in that round. An awkward round. Nothing really clear-cut in that round, apart from, like I said, maybe a knees and some elbows from Samingdam.
Just soft knees to steal the exchange pretty much, and just accumulating the knees.
See some good jabs there, kicks to the body from Yodkhunsuek, but
it's a very traditional Muay Thai style, or 5-round way of winning. Accumulating soft knees inside the clinch to win the fight.
Looking for that elbow just around the corner of the forearm there of Yodkhunsuek. Let's find out how the judges have scored round 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the second round, all 3 judges score red round, blue 10. While the total score, the first judge scored 19-19 even. The second judge scored red 18, blue 20. And the third judge scored 19-19 even.
Shalam, the current super featherweight champion, will be defending his title against Tongnoi.
All right, third and final round. Essentially, you got to win the round, pretty much.
Do you think the RWS judges, the Rajadamnern Stadium judges, were looking more at the boxing of Yodkhunsuek in that round? The utilization of the hands, which we didn't really see at all from Samingdam. Flying knee there from Samingdam. Terribly enough, Judge 2 thinks that Yodkhunsuek won both rounds.
Samingdam really wants to get his revenge, redemption here.
And if he does get his revenge,
it will be a sweet one, sweet victory to defeat the man who floored you.
And if it's not by a knockdown, it'll be a split decision. There you can see the kicks landed in round 2. It's maybe what the judges were viewing. Right kick to the body there from Samingdam. Then left.
Samingdam does not want to go home with another loss. Losing to the man who knocked you out is not a nice feeling at all.
Just like I said previously as well, he started last year terribly with 2 knockout losses.
And for the person who actually won the fight by knockout, losing, you got to go home and think, should I have taken the fight? But they are true warriors, so they're not backing down from a challenge, that's for sure.
There's that right kick to the body, grabbing a hold, off balancing Samingdam.
That's the wrong time to fall in the 3rd round. Falling in the 3rd round is not the right time.
Saw that in a previous fight, didn't we?
Yes, that was a deciding factor, that one slip. All right, last 90 seconds. If Samingdam really wants to win the fight, he really has to step on the gas pedal.
Better there from Samingdam.
And getting up very slowly like that from Yodkhunsuek is not going to look good in the eyes of the judges.
Left
The
kick to the
rate
body.
at which you come back up after hitting the canvas really matters in Muay Thai.
There's a left knee there as well that Samingdam was able to sneak in. Clean right kick there from Samingdam. Jumping knee, but doesn't connect. Straight into the guard there. Yodkhunsuek holding on. Making sure no more knees are thrown. Oh, good left hand. Samingdam again there.
I mean, he goes into the clinch, but he's not that dominant. At most, he gets a soft knee. If I were him, I would not go into the clinch like that. My goodness. Is he trying to land the knee? Is he playing around? I'm not so sure.
He's having fun in there. Do you think he's done enough? Final 20 seconds on the clock. Seems like both are happy to settle with what they've produced here in round number 3, and both think they've done enough to take the victory.
At the same time, I don't think they're 100% sure they won the fight, but
If they were to go forward, that may signal to the judges that you think you're losing, and that actually may make you lose. So sometimes it's not that they thought they won, but they're not sure and they don't want to risk losing if they had won.
I would have to question what Yodkhunsuek did in round 3 on the attack.
Wow,
To take it from Samingdam. Yeah, I mean, let's not forget in round 1 the boxing skills that were shown from Yodkhunsuek. Buckling Samingdam might have been a deciding factor in that round for him to take round number 1. Round number 2, I thought Samingdam actually did a little bit better. But all 3 of the judges scored in favour of Yodkhunsuek there in round 3. Very close together, but let's not forget, Samingdam was the aggressor in that round. Yodkhunsuek defensive and defended well. So it will now be up to the judges. Yodkhunsuek almost left him out to dry.
Good balance, actually, about to fall out, and he managed to stop himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored is about 29-28. The second judge scored 28-29. And the third judge scored 29-28. Declaring your winner by way of split decision.
Loss avenged. After almost 6 years of waiting, Samingdam is now 4-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Turkish warrior, Sevgi, the Ice Queen.
The Ice Queen cometh. The return of Sevgi Dogan. Boy, doesn't she look happy to be back. Last time that we saw her, unfortunately for her though, she did incur a loss. So she will be looking to get back into the winning column here tonight on Rajadamnern World Series.
welcome your Brazilian warrior, Milena Silva.
Milena Calazans Silva, one of the debutants performing here tonight on RWS. We've seen some tremendous dancing. I want to say we've seen some tremendous Brazilian competitors here on this promotion, and we're about to witness another one live here tonight. So 200 plus countries watching around the world and on DAZN on Rajadamnern World Series, as we welcome for the first time Milena Calazans Silva. International female action, and the second and final female bout this evening on tonight's RWS. Sevgi fought, I think, 8 times here at Rajadamnern Stadium, and I believe 7 of them have been on RWS. Placement of the Moncon over the Ice Queen's tiara. Or the crown, I guess. There you can see the tail of the tape for the second bout. We're scheduled 4 bouts this evening on RWS. In the red corner, we have got Sevgi Dogan, the Ice Queen from Turkey. 22 years of age, standing at 170 centimeters. This fight at bantamweight, 118 pounds. She weighed in at 117.9 pounds and has a reach of 159 centimeters. Born in Antalya, Turkey, she has, including professional and amateur record, 155 fights with 23 losses. 3-time IFMA World Championship gold medalist, WAKO Kickboxing European Cup medalist, 5-time Amateur Boxing World Championship gold medalist. And not only that Muay Thai resume, you can also add in some kickboxing and indeed some boxing in there as well. First 3 fights here on RWS was win-win-win against Gamlai Pet, against Paloma, against Jiti, but then she lost in the final 4 of the 2023 RWS tournament against Nauprajan. She then could have made history when she took on Som Ratsumi to become the first ever Rajadamnern Stadium female champion. Unfortunately, it went the way of Som Ratsumi. Then she fought against Sanajan in a Venum fight night here at Rajadamnern Stadium. And most recently, after that, she suffered that loss against Maria Eduarda. Then, my apologies, she got a victory most recently against Brulinda Dushku here on RWS. So she has been active. And she did fight recently and got that victory. Like I said, it was a hard-earned victory over Brulinda Dushku. Let's see how she performs here tonight. In the blue corner, Milena Calazans Silva, making a debut from Brazil. 21 years of age, standing at 160 centimeters, so giving away 10 centimeters in height. She weighed in at the limit of 118 pounds. She has a reach of 163.5 centimeters. Born in Rancharia in Brazil. 15 professional Muay Thai bouts, 12 wins with 3 losses. Making a debut on a 3-fight win streak, known for her forward pressure. Just 17 years of age, fighting out of the Yokkao Super Team / Family Muay Thai. With the introductions, Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second main card of RWS Rajadamnern World Series. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. Introducing your referee, Mr. Rapin Sobnik. And now, introducing first, fighting above the red corner, 22 years of age, to stand 170 centimeters tall and weigh in at 117.9 pounds. She has a record of 155 wins and 23 losses. She is 5-time Amateur Boxing World Championship gold medalist and the WKO Kickboxing European Cup gold medalist and 3-time IFMA World Championship gold medalist. Representing Turkey, let's hear it for Sevgi, the Ice Queen. And her opponent, fighting of the blue corner, 21 years of age, just stand 160 centimeters tall and weighing at 118 pounds. She has a record of 12 wins and 3 losses, representing Brazil. Let's hear it for Milena Calazans Silva.
Two young, hungry females who are trying to make strides at this weight, going head to head. Don't forget Zara's sister, Sevgi, Zara Dogan, also exceptional in RWS. Once upon a time, inside kick there from the Ice Queen, and again, completely on the back foot, left kick there, left elbow. Fast start here from Sevgi. Inside kick.
Milena coming forward on her front foot, coming in as the brawler. Sevgi, very good inside and outside movement, a good lateral movement. She's pivoting, she's catching and timing Milena as she comes in, and then she's getting out of the way, just like that, pivoting. I don't think Sevgi really wants to go back this fast. However, it's due to the fact that Milena is coming forward non-stop. And Sevgi is a fighter who likes to fight on the outside, so she needs space. And to create that space, she's going backwards.
Low kick there from Milena. She's covering and blocking well, though, actually, most of the shots that are going upstairs from Sevgi. Oh, swinging overhand right. Not sure if that hurt the Ice Queen or not. It looked like it connected. Milena, she states that her favorite fighters, Yuli from Brazil, another female fighter, Petchwanglang, Lutzilla, Rodtang. Oh, another elbow there, and again from Sevgi.
Sevgi timing her opponent very well with these elbows and kicks and pivoting out of the way just like that. If she keeps this up for 3 rounds, she should win the fight very easily. I mean, even though she's much more skillful, but the thing is, because Milena is coming at such a fast pace, I believe Sevgi does not want to go back this quickly, but there's not much she can do. So she can win the fight, but not very easily, as it's very profligate to go back like this.
True, but I wonder if the referee will decide to step in and start talking to Sevgi about being constantly on the back foot, which we've seen plenty of times here on RWS.
Yeah, hard to say because she's very busy while she's going back, and she's landing and outboxing, out-kicking Milena. I mean, Milena's coming forward, but she's not landing anything significant, so...
You can see the highlights there of all the work, really, from Sevgi. The attempted blocks, I would say, from Milena. Remember, just 2 minutes for the females here. Let's see how the judges have scored round number 1.
I believe it's Sevgi all the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first round, all 3 judges score 10, 39.
It's constantly being chased, just chasing. Because clearly that's not working for Milena. All right, let's see if she can do anything different here in round number 2.
Yeah, I mean, if
It's very difficult for Milena to win the fight, to be honest. I just don't see a way as of now for her to win the fight. She can come forward. It doesn't matter how fast, because Sevgi has proven that she can handle the fast-paced pressure from Milena. So I think Sevgi is outclassing her. However, she's not having an easy time in the sense that she has to constantly go back at such a fast pace, exactly how Nadaga had to fight against Beckham.
But like you said, she's been so active with her striking. She's non-stop from the first round until now, and that's what's really thrown Milena. There's no openings for her.
Yeah. A fighter like Sevgi, pretty much, their way of thinking is that they really want their opponent to stand still and come forward just a little bit so they can counter. But at this pace, I mean, they can deal with it. Sevgi can deal with it, but it's not ideal for her.
Yeah, right.
There's a cut already, yeah.
Oh, there is? Was that a clash of heads, or did she actually clip her with an elbow?
I didn't even see when it happened, but all I see is
right
Sevgi outboxing Milena, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to see on the highlights. That looked like a good elbow of her own there from Sevgi.
Right. I mean, usually with these elbows, I mean, if anybody should be cut, it should be Milena, because Sevgi's the one who's throwing all these elbows. But like we said, with these elbows, sometimes a little elbow, not even a powerful one, just landing at the right corner can really open up your face.
But once again, similar to what we witnessed in round number 1 here, all the activity coming from the Ice Queen. And Milena, even though she is pushing forward, walking forward, she's just blocking the strikes that Sevgi's throwing instead of throwing her own strikes. And I think that's what she has to concentrate on now. She might have to be willing to take a little bit more risk, and she throws her right hand. The referee thinks about it, but he doesn't. Call it a knockdown.
If that was called a knockdown, that would have changed the whole dynamic of the fight, because
I could have...
Sevgi is not really a person who knocks down or knocks out her opponent, so if she's lost that round with a knockdown, even if she won the third round, it would have been at best for her position a draw.
I couldn't have timed that any more perfectly. I'm just about to say Milena needed to push forward and throw and take a little bit more risk, and when she did, we could see that she possesses some good power.
Was that a real knockdown? I mean, like, you could have scored it a knockdown, no problem, because she landed the punch and then Sevgi touched the canvas. But was it a real knockdown? It looked like a knockdown, didn't it? Look, it wasn't just an off-balance slip. It could have been like, was it a flash knockdown though?
It brushed it.
It wasn't a clean shot.
I don't know. I'd have to see it again.
Because I think Sevgi, while going down, landed a more significant shot on Milena.
I was wondering if their legs clashed as well. Let's see how the judges have scored it.
But that gave her the round, in two of the judges' eyes.
The third shot score red 9, blue 10.
Well, it makes the fight more exciting, I guess.
20 to 18. The second and the third shot score 19 to 19 even.
Or should I say 2 of the 3?
Yeah, I mean, 2 of the 3, it wasn't a 10-8 round for them, but however, for you to be able to punch your opponent and make them fall, that scores heavily anyway in the judges' eyes, so yeah.
And of course the cut as well. I don't think we saw on the replay how that cut occurred, whether it was, like I said, a headbutt or an elbow strike. But like you said, it makes it very interesting now going into the third and final round. In the corner, I think we saw Sevgi's coach tell her to go to the body.
Yes, I think easy fight for Sevgi. This round should go in Sevgi's favor. I'm putting the money on that. She's gonna pick Milena apart with these 1-2s, these elbows and these kicks as Milena comes forward. Milena is just gonna go in, block.
Oh, spinning back elbow, that quarter! Beautiful timing on that spinning back elbow. Sevgi celebrating, actually, she's got to go to a neutral corner. Milena's eyes a little bit glazed over right now. She is back to her feet, but I'm not for how long. Here comes Sevgi, moving in for the kill.
I'm going to put my money on Sevgi to win the fight very easily, and here we go.
Another elbow.
And an electrifying performance actually here. That was a beautifully timed spinning back elbow. Somrak Kamsing tried to do a lot of those, but never really scored a knockdown with one of these, so well done, Sevgi.
Sevgi 1, Somrak 0. Here comes Sevgi looking to finish the job now.
But don't expose yourself by overcommitting, because
never know. Don't underestimate your opponent. Milena could just come back with one big counter and neutralize everything.
She could, but on the flip side of that, you don't want Milena to brush the cobwebs away. You want to keep her in a difficult position, let's say.
Yeah, good point.
But like you say, 35 seconds on the clock. I think Sevgi is now reverting back. She's not willing to take too many risks. She did feel the power, didn't she, in round number 2 of Milena. There, a right hook. But I think time is now running out, certainly for Milena. It is, as it stands, a 10-8 round. For Sevgi, another elbow strike. Oh, whipping left kick, beautiful. Job done for Sevgi Dogan. After that incredible spinning back elbow knockdown in round number 3, she takes that one, which was of course in a little bit of a precarious position after round number 2. But it's all irrelevant now. That knockdown has settled it all.
One big eraser.
Indeed. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Good elbows, timing them. I think one of the reasons she could get the knockdown was because there could be a clash of heads that opened up the face.
There it was, a headbutt. Oh, a clash of heads, not really a headbutt.
Well, I mean, yeah, that one. That was as Milena was opening up, because normally she doesn't open up. And as she opened up, it exposed her chin to a spinning back elbow of Sevgi.
Too sweet.
Had she came in like she normally does, not throwing weapons, she wouldn't have gotten the knockdown.
Well done. Gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored is about 30-26. The second judge scored 29-27. And the third judge scored 29-27. Declaring your winner by way of unanimous decision. Red corner, Sevgi, the Ice Queen.
Congratulations to Sevgi, getting the job done. Another win on the record, and maybe a one step closer to a potential title fight. Still a lot of talent at this weight, let's not forget. Well, great way to start the year for the Ice Queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Thai warrior, Beckham!
Representing both Thailand and Japan, the return of Beckham. We've seen him many a times here on RWS, and of course did compete for the stadium title. Is there another run in Beckham? Can he climb his way back to the top of the middleweight rankings? A win here tonight in his first fight of 2025 will certainly help.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your French warrior, Jonathan Mayezo!
Jonathan Mayezo, speaking of Beckham competing for the title here at Rajadamnern Stadium, he lost to Bento in that fight. Jonathan Mayezo in Gosamui defeated Emerson Bento, staked a claim, dare I say, for the Rajadamnern Stadium belt in that fight, and here he is, I think, almost a year later, now here on RWS. In a stadium that he wanted to compete on a promotion that he wanted to compete on. Maybe it's him instead of Beckham who'll be thinking about the middleweight title belt currently held by Petchwanglang. And of course, for all those who now are aware, Petchwanglang will be defending his title in the upcoming weeks here on RWS against Josh Hill from England. In the meantime, let's take a look at this tale of the tape. just over the limit at 161 pounds. In the red corner, we have got Beckham from Thailand, 28 years of age, standing at 178 centimeters and weighing in at 161 pounds. He has a reach of 173 centimeters. Born in Buriram in Thailand. 82 fights, 60 victories, 20 losses and 2 draws. WBC Muay Thai middleweight contender. WBC international champion, I believe, as well. And of course, the middleweight contender. He is currently ranked number 5 here at the stadium. Top 10. Top 5. Jonathan Miezo in the blue corner from France. He's just 24 years of age. Stands 10 centimeters taller than Beckham at 188 centimeters. Weighed in at 160.3 pounds. He has a reach, same as his height, 188 centimeters, which is 15 centimeters more so than Beckham. Born in Lyon in France, 27 victories, 11 losses and 1 draw. Fought Emerson Bento and defeated him. He did lose to Josh Hill, who, like I said, will be competing against Pet Morakot first week of February, I believe, here on RWS. He is a Super Combat World Champion and a 2-time WAKO Kickboxing World Champion as well. He's got the credentials in kickboxing, and of course he has that win over the then champion Bento. So it's now about making inroads against some of the best middleweights in the division here in Thailand. And I think giving him Beckham, getting a victory over Beckham would be an incredible feat and put his name up with the best in the middleweight division. Let's not forget as well, I'll repeat what I said, Josh Hill will be competing against Pet Morakot first week of February. Pet Morakot, who of course defeated Joe Ryan, who is from England. Be interested to see what happens next with Joe Ryan, still one of the very best, still a multiple world champion outside of Rajadamnern Stadium. Still one of the best in the world at this weight. Of course, Pet Morakot as well, he also did say after he won the stadium title at middleweight that he would also be interested to go down in weight and compete at super welterweight, where of course he might potentially meet Daniel Rodriguez. So there is a lot of options and a lot for the matchmakers to think about here on RWS. But like I said, Pet Morakot, I'll repeat what I said, will defend his title against Josh Hill first week of February here on RWS. It has been made. See Beckham going through the motions. And Beckham as well, he did lose, I believe, to Joe Ryan in England. I think he went there to compete for the WBC title, but Joe Ryan just too much for him that time. Here on RWS, it's been a mixed bag. He's been with the promotion for a while now. First fight he actually drew with Ukrainian Yefimenko. And then, same year, September, he lost to Bento. Then he went on to defeat Reza and had a win over Medad Hedari. He also had a win over Sitsongpeenong. So 2024 was a good year for Beckham in RWS. He was 3-0. All right, Y crew ticked and done for Beckham, who is named after, yep, that's right, Victoria Beckham. No, I'm joking. David Beckham. 3 rounds.
Nice one.
161 Muay Thai action. But that will have big implications, like I said, for the middleweight title moving forward. Thailand versus France with the introductions, Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the third main card of RWS Rajadamnern World Series. This is Muay Thai. This is Rajadamnern. This bout is brought to you by Chemical Fertilizer, War Kantai, and introducing your referee, Mr. Satra Supasai. And now, introducing first, fighting with the red corner, 28 years of age. He stands at 178 centimeters tall and weigh in at 161 pounds. He holds a record of 60 wins, 20 losses and 2 draws, representing Buriram, Thailand. Let's hear it for Beckham! And his opponent fighting from the blue corner, 24 years of age. He stands 188 centimeters tall and weigh in at 160.3 pounds. He holds a record of 27 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. He is Super Combat World Champion and 2-time WKO World Champion, representing France. Let's hear it for Jonathan!
Fighters are ready. Ryzowicz with a lot of fans in attendance here tonight at Rajadamnern Stadium.
Right, I'm excited for this fight. Let's have a look. 10 centimeters taller. A leg kick attempt there from Beckham was blocked successfully from Jonathan.
Feeling out process begins here for Beckham, it seems. Left hand there from Ryzowicz.
Beckham, the southpaw, he's a switch hitter. He can fight as an orthodox and a southpaw, and he does well from both stances. The referee wants to see more action from both fighters, as it is a 3-round fight, and with scoring based on a 10-point must system. And here at RWS we have open scoring. The scores will be revealed after each and every single round. Significantly taller, 10 centimeters, Jonathan. Looking strong inside the clinch as well, Jonathan.
Yeah, with that in mind, with that height, clinch, not a bad way to go. If indeed you are proficient at it, it comes from a kickboxing background. Oh, big right
hand from Beckham there.
Oof. Elbow reply there from Jonathan. Training out of wet
good elbow.
Muay Thai.
Oh, and the head kick! My
Problems.
goodness! He has knocked out a few opponents with the head kick. Beckham, that is.
That was Ryzowicz, training out of Hammer Crew 69 in France. Favourite fight is Chai. He also says he likes Gervonta Davis in boxing as well. He's a big fan of the knees.
There's a
now.
cut
above
Beckham's eye, left eye, is that?
Elbow strike, I assume. Yeah, it's bothering him, he keeps wiping it away. Big knee there from Beckham. And a right knee, then a left. Ryzowicz forcing him back into the corner, but not throwing knees. You can see the blood on the face there of Beckham flowing down the nose.
Jonathan can't be giving free kicks to Beckham to the head like that.
Well done. Good left knee there.
Actually reversing the role. We began with Jonathan doing better in the clinch, but now Beckham has turned it around and he is the guy who is superior in the clinch now.
Oh, just missing with that left high kick. I mean, this fight started very slowly, didn't it? It's certainly heating up now, and there's blood on the bridge of the nose. His nose might actually be broken. Difficult to see, obviously, from here, but doesn't look in great shape, does it?
Looking forward to seeing the highlights.
You know, with that high kick, that might be the difference maker in that round. Or are the judges looking at damage?
Agree.
Are they looking at the fact that Ryzowicz caused that massive cut on the face of Beckham with I think an elbow? There's that right.
Good right hand,
it was.
yeah. And the head kick. It wasn't so clean, it deflected off the shoulder, but because Jonathan moved with it, it looked like it was from the impact of the kick.
I wonder if we can find that.
We have the advantage of the slow motion.
Exactly. I'm just wondering if we can find that cut. Oh,
Beautiful.
took it well though. Is this the elbow?
Oh,
amazing.
that could have opened up the cut.
Wow. Whew. See how the judges are scoring.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first round, the first and the second judge scored red 9, blue 10, and the third judge scored red 10, blue 9.
Suffered that cut and down on the scorecards. It's all for him to do, but he's not out of this by any long shot. Connecting with that big high kick, with that big right hand. He's got the credentials, and of course he's got the weapons as well to cause any middleweight some issues. Let's see what he can do here in round 2. Of course, after this, boys and girls, it will be main event time. Chalam, the champion. Good left kick there against Tongnoi. Beautiful left kick to start the proceedings in round number 2 from Miezo. Oh, another right hand, left kick, Miezo switches, puts Beckham in the corner.
Both fighters really want to win the fight. Nobody wants to give up. They both have will and skill.
Beckham used to be really good at corners though. Right knee there. Once again from Miezo, who, like I said that he really does enjoy fighting with his knees and kicks. But it has been the elbow strike that's been a big difference maker in this fight. There you can see the strikes landing in round 1. Fight geek, 37 to Miezo, 34 to Beckham. Miezo taking down Beckham there.
The crowd reacting to everything these fighters throw. They really like the fight.
Oh, spinning back fist there, just when you thought Miezo was having issues, and also eating a lot of leg kicks that he was not blocking from Beckham. Right kick to the body there from Jonathan. This fight just keeps going back and forth, back and forth. You think one fighter might be on top, then all of a sudden...
Oh, whipping left roundhouse kick. Oh, and a whipping right roundhouse kick from Jonathan to return the favor.
Back into the clinch. You know what we haven't seen yet is elbows from the clinching position.
Oh, spinning back elbow. Oh, double spinning back elbow from Jonathan.
This fight is everything at the moment, and there's more. I think that cut's opened up wider. Oh, big right hand! Close to where that cut was, then a right hand back in reply from Beckham. Left kick to the body. It's a war in that ring right now here at Rajadamnern Stadium.
Blood flowing down the face, running down the face of Beckham. Oh, big elbow there from Jonathan. And another one.
And that's what I was talking about.
And another one.
And a hat trick against Beckham. Right kicks. Good left hook, right knee combo. Oh, stumbled there. Right hand from Beckham that time. Left hand there from Jonathan. Left kicks from Beckham. Right hands, oh! Trying to get out of that predicament there, Miezo.
No matter who wins, this was such an entertaining fight.
What a war. You know, sometimes two fighters just match up stylistically where it creates something like this. This is so much fun to watch. Left kick there from Beckham.
Wow, whipping left roundhouse kick
okay, that
from Beckham.
Connects to the body or the arms. That is hurting you. End of round number 2. What a fight. What a round. And now it'll be all on the judges to score that round. And how do we separate them two? Biggest moment of the round, if you're going to look at elbow strikes, those flurry of 3 or 4 elbows that came in from Miezo might be a defining moment. There you can see that spinning back elbow there as well. There's a lot of big shots that came in from Beckham throughout that round, but maybe the most notable shots came in from Jonathan Miezo. Let's have a look at it. Oh, almost like a forehand.
Spinning back kick. The spinning back elbow right there.
That was right on the cut. There's that right hand just after it as well. Constant kicks from Beckham, as you might expect.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the second round, the fourth and the second judge score red 10, blue 9, and the third judge score red 9, blue 10. For the total score, all three judges score 19 to 19 even. So the next round will be no judgment round. Win the round, win the fight.
Incredible scenes here at Rajadamnern Stadium. It's gone the other way on all three of the judges' scorecards in terms of rounds 1 and round 2 to make it an even round going into round number 3. Judges 1 and 2 saw it in favour of Jonathan in round 1, scored it for Beckham in round 2. And Judge 3 who scored it in favour of Beckham in round number 3 scored it in favour of Jonathan Miezo in round number 2. Quite unbelievable, 19 apiece now going into the third and final round, and as Beer says, you win the round, you win the fight. Interesting now. Yeah, and how do you approach it as well?
Do you sell out or do you take calculated risks?
Seems like Beckham's right now, from what I'm seeing, after what 15 seconds, wants to be on the back foot. He's just going to try and counter strike. Inside kick there. Oh, beautiful. Jumping in and spinning back fist has just dropped Beckham. And that's what can happen when you try and play it safe, Peter. He just made that spinning back fist. And now he's on the canvas and he's chasing the fight. Miezo looks like he's going to go in for the kill.
Spinning after spinning, eventually he scored the knockdown. Looks like he's won the fight by far now, winning by 2 points. So even if there were 2 more rounds, at most, if Beckham does not get a knockdown, he can only get a draw. So Beckham has to get a knockdown to get a draw, or 2 knockdowns to actually win the fight, or a knockout.
Absolutely, 2 knockdowns or a knockout, as you said. A knockdown for the draw. Oh. Switching levels, Miezo, good punching acumen.
It was a pretty even fight until that one knockdown was scored, and that changed the entire fight.
Unbelievable as well, spinning back fist. I mean, so rare to see.
He just caught him, it just clipped him. Beckham was moving back, he didn't get out of the way.
Just the momentum helped, didn't it?
5 more centimeters, and he would have survived.
Miezo still fighting. At least not looking like he wants to take a backward step. Nice jab there. What a debut it's been though. And remember, Beckham is ranked number 5. So the next time these rankings are updated, he could be in the top 5 himself. Final 44 seconds on the clock, and it's still Jonathan Miezo moving forward, clipping. Beckham with another right hand. It's like he wants to cement this victory. Beckham's got to do something here. He's slowed down. It looks like...
In the last 20 seconds, I don't think there's much he can do apart from go in, throw punches and a big elbow.
He looks despondent. Oh, he did early on. He is moving over towards Miezo, but it's all body kicks. I feel like he's going to need something a lot bigger than that if he wants to try and drop him.
Yeah, I mean, it's water in the tank, water in the basement to throw body kicks, but to get a knockdown or a knockout, very difficult. Forget about it with a body kick.
And I think you can see the disappointment on the face of Beckham. After working so hard in rounds 1 and 2, especially 2, it was that flash spin back fist. You can also see in the corner there, some good sportsmanship being shown by the team of Jonathan Miezo. But a very high-ranked Beckham loses here to an unranked Jonathan Miezo, and there is That spinning back fist that will be
It
heard.
wasn't even like a solid shot. He just clipped him and bam. And he wasn't tense. I think he wasn't ready for it. He didn't anticipate it coming, and that's what caught him. The punches that hurt are the punches you don't see coming.
Well, that shot will be heard all the way back to Lyon, France, where I'm sure the celebrations can begin now for
That
Jonathan
was the elbow.
Miezo.
And the
Oh. There it is, once again.
right on the chin,
Spin to win.
where it says go down.
Right on the chin. Miezo, what a debut. All right, we'll make this one official, then move on to our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored this vote 29 to 27. Declaring your winner by way of unanimous decision.
Hard fought, hard earned victory. People.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it is the time that everybody has been waiting for. The RWS main event, as we have Chalam defending his Rajadamnern Stadium super featherweight title against Petchwanglang.
Absolutely, of course, Chalam defeating Competac last year in August to claim the crown and become the champion here at Rajadamnern Stadium. He's 13 fights undefeated. But for Petchwanglang, he defeated Competac, who Chalam defeated to get the title. He's traveled the same roads and now he is the #1 contender. And now tonight, he will vie to become, for the first time, a Rajadamnern Stadium champion.
Indeed, Aaron. Rajadamnern, please make some noise for the Rajadamnern Stadium Super Featherweight Championship!
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger, fighting out of Calazans, Thailand. Please welcome Petchwanglang.
Petchwanglang, the man with gold in his name, looking to get gold wrapped around his waist. Will tonight be tonight the #1 ranked contender, gets the job done.
And now, introducing the current Rajadamnern Stadium Super Featherweight Champion. Let's hear it for Chalam!
One of the pound for pound current bests in the sport of Muay Thai. Hastily moving into the ring here at Rajadamnern Stadium. One of the modern greats. And over those 13 undefeated streak, claiming the Lumpini, Channel 7, and indeed the most prestigious of them all, the Rajadamnern Stadium title belt that is firmly wrapped around his waist. 5 rounds, 130 pounds, main event of RWS. Big win over Competac for both these fighters to put them in this position. Of course, as the champion and the #1 contender. A lot of fighters now at this weight, 130 pounds. Could be a line forming. The question is, who will the line be forming for? Let's find out. Introducing first, The challenger in the blue corner, Petchwanglang from Thailand, 26 years of age, standing at 178 centimeters and weighing in at 129.7 pounds. Has a reach of 177 centimeters, born in Calazans in Thailand. 133 victories, 10 losses and 1 draw. Promoted, of course, by Petchwanglang, two-time RWS tournament participant, former Truth for You featherweight champion. In the red corner, the champion, Chalamparanchai from Thailand. Before we introduce the champion, there's the rankings you can see. Petchonlatan at number 5, Patihan at number 4, Kompetak at 3, Desho at number 2, Petchwanglang, the challenger, ranked number 1, and of course the champion, Chalamparanchai from Thailand. 30 years of age, standing at 171 centimeters, weighing in at 129.8 pounds. He has a reach of 177 centimeters. Born in Nakhon Si Thammarat, here in Thailand. He has a professional record of 62 victories with 15 losses and 2 draws. Former Lumpini Stadium featherweight champion. Former Channel 7 super featherweight champion, and of course the current Rajadamnern Stadium super featherweight champion. There can't be many fighters throughout history who have won all 3 of those titles. Wins over View, actually 2 wins over View, 3 wins over Prajanchai as well has Chalam. Petchwanglang last year defeated Patihan, drew with Superlek Jitmuangnon. Actually did lose to Kompetak earlier on last year, but then he got a victory back in July over him, and that's what has thrust him back into the number 1 spot. Next week here at Rajadamnern Stadium, it will be the turn of the female champion, Som Ratsami, the current bantamweight champion at 118 pounds, to defend her title against Estonian fighter Marie Ruumäe. Of course, Marie isn't actually the number 1 contender. That will be Barbara Aguirre, and I'm sure Aguirre, who is the RWS tournament champion, will be watching that fight with a keen eye, because I'm pretty sure she will be next in line after next week's fight.
Even though Petchwanglang is taller, they both have identical reach at 177 centimeters.
Final instructions here from our referee in the ring. And then we'll get this 5-round title fight underway. Chalam goes in as the favourite, no doubt about that. With the introductions for the final time this evening, Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you all been waiting for. This is the main event of the evening. This bout is Rajadamnern Stadium Super Featherweight title. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the birthplace of Muay Thai to over 200 countries around the world. This is Muay Thai, and this is Rajadamnern. Gentlemen, this bout is fighting in the rules of 5 rounds Muay Thai, and brought to you by Leo Soda. Introducing your referee, Mr. Jirasin Siraratsekun. And now, introducing first, the challenger, fighting on the blue corner, 26 years of age. He stands at 178 centimeters tall and weighs in at 129.7 pounds. He holds a record of 133 wins, 30 losses, and 1 draw. He is former True For You featherweight champion, fighting out of Calazans, Thailand. Let's hear it for Thong And his opponent, fighting from the red corner, the current champion. 30 years of age, he stands 171 centimeters tall and weighs in at 129.8 pounds. He holds a record of 62 wins, 15 losses and 2 draws. He is former Lumini Stadium featherweight champion and former Channel 7 super featherweight champion and the current Rajadamnern Stadium super featherweight champion. Fighting out of the Kosykh, Thailand, let's hear it for Chor.
Round 1 of a schedule 5 at 130 pounds. With the prestigious gold on the line.
All right then, both orthodox fighters. Chalam starting very quickly with the push kick and the leg kick.
Very fast whipping left kick there from Thong Noi, but you see that right kick back from Chalam.
Very quick and explosive, these fighters. Tall and rangy.
Oh, good low kick there from Thong Noi. Spending majority of last year really competing in the weight up at lightweight. His last fight was at 130 pounds. And you see he's a little bit taller, or should I say a little bit bigger than Chalam. Just anyway, he can still make that 130 pound limit. Oh, good combination there from Chalam. Create some spectacular fighters, Paranchai.
Both still feeling each other out, downloading information, exploring the weaknesses and strengths of their opponent. And this is the Thai style, one at a time, one weapon at a time, trying to time your opponent.
Oh, did he caught him? He catch him mid-air, did he? Chalam there, flowing in full flow, trying to block the strike, and then almost. Thong Noi almost got him. Thong Noi just edging closer there, looking for that right hand.
Oh, that was beautiful from Thong Noi. And a good block from Thong Noi.
I say, Thong Noi is looking like he's got some quick kicks in his arsenal here tonight.
Indeed, good jabs from Chalam. Oh, good knee there from Thong Noi.
Chalam flicking that jab, then finding that right hand on the back foot now.
How are you going to score this?
I'm not, thankfully.
I mean, they both don't want to take too many risks, as a little mistake can cost you the round. And this is a 5-round fight, but it's different to the traditional 5-round fight, as we're scoring based on a 10-point must system. Every round is scored, and here at RWS we have the open scoring.
Chalam's vision is incredible. Just slightly moving away of those punches, just barely, but enough. Good right hand to the body there from the champ. End of round 1. Well, both fighters going back to the corners, thinking they've done enough, understandably. But like you said, Pete, very difficult to separate. If I had to really put my neck on the line, I think Chalam might edge it, but very close. Here, how close was that? Oh, good left elbow there from Chalam. Saw some very good fast whipping kicks from Thong Noi. let's see how the judges have scored round 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the
Went to
first
Chalam.
round, all 3 judges, score red 10, blue 9.
Still a long way to go. I think there's no need to panic just yet. And he did have some moments in that round, did Petchnoi. It's always going to be difficult against someone of the caliber of fighter of Chalam. I'm sure he's aware of that. See, he's getting some instructions there. Wonder what he's saying though. Just do more of what you're doing and what you have been doing for the last 10 years of your career.
Good one.
All right, let's see what happens here in round 2.
Looking very muscular there for the weight class. Chalam, the shark.
Such a smooth operator. Oh, great footwork, timing. Petchnoi's got to try and be the antidote to that. He's got to make it difficult for Chalam. See, he's standing toe-to-toe with him. It's Chalam who's sort of picking him off right now. There, see the left jabs, left kicks.
I mean, it's not as if Chalam is totally dominating the fights or outclassing his opponent. I mean, Petchnoi has his moments. Well, had his moments in round 1. Yeah, like that, he's timing Chalam.
Yeah, great kick.
With the leg kicks as Chalam attempts to throw the punch.
That's Petchnoi's weapon of choice, and it's working for him, those low kicks.
Okay, this is good, actually. Because Chalam likes to throw the jab, so time him with the leg kick. Every time he throws the jab, just like that. Just like that.
Right, body shot there from Chalam.
Yeah, I mean, as you're going to throw the punch, it's difficult to block the leg kick at the same time. Plus, you're not really tensing your leg as you're attempting to throw the punch.
Good block there from Chalam. He needs to do more of that.
Yes, more of that. But, I mean, you don't want to get reckless with the leg kicks in Petchnoi because Chalam is going to catch up. So just wait for the punch and then throw the leg kick like that. Oh, good. Good jab there.
How many jabs?
You kick him then, you kick him as he throws those punches, Petchnoi.
He keeps getting his head rocked back with that jab. But if he keeps throwing those low kicks, maybe he's willing to take it, and if they're connecting, but he's stopped throwing them momentarily anyway.
Yeah, or maybe lean back a little bit to get out of the out of the way of the jab, and then throw the leg kick at the same time. Good leg kick. Is there a cut above the head? The head.
Beautiful combo there. Is there? From Chalam.
Not sure.
Finished it off with a beautiful elbow. There's another low kick, which over 5 rounds will certainly build up if it does last that. And again, uppercut there from Chalam. But like I said, I don't think Petchnoi is at all worried about these jabs. Well, he doesn't seem he is anyway, as long as he can throw these low kicks.
Yeah, because the way that Chalam throws these jabs, they look more like a pro mixed with a jab.
They're hurting him. That's the first time that we've seen that. And again.
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't really look like a real stiff jab or anything. It's like a half probe, half jab, so it's not going to hurt that much, but it does score. Good leg kicks.
Keep it up.
Very interesting. Those low kicks right at the end of the round starting to really play a big part, a big role in this fight. As Chalam started to twist and turn because of those kicks, which of course scores heavily in the eyes of the judges. But previous to that, we saw some incredible jabs and kicks to the body from Chalam. I'm intrigued to see how the judges are going to score this one, Pete.
Yeah, I think that round should have gone to Petchnoi.
Wow. Well, let's find out. Here we can see the highlights. See, the thing about Chalam, never rarely just throws one punch. It's all these combinations of strikes.
Chalam did better like the 70% of the round, like the first 70%, and then Petchnoi did better in the last 30%. But that last 30% could have won him the round. Let's have a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the second round, the first shot score red 9, blue 10. The second and the third shot score red 10, blue 9.
Well, I guess one of the judges liked the last 30% of Petchnoi, and the two judges liked the first 70% of the round.
There's still 3 rounds to go. Now, if Petchnoi continues to do what he does, and Chalam fights the way he did in round 2, then there's going to be big issues for Chalam, no doubt about that. It's all about Petchnoi now. We know what he's going to do, but just staying focused and staying on that leg.
Yeah, you can't get reckless and just sell out and throw leg kicks, as his leg kicks, the ones that landed, were counter leg kicks. He waited until Chalam threw the jab. So if Chalam stopped throwing the jab, it won't present the opportunity for Petchnoi to counter kick the leg kick.
And what fighters do when they do have issues is they throw that leg and then you can't connect to it, you can't kick it. And that's what Chalam's doing right now.
Chalam is still throwing the jab, so the opportunity is there.
I haven't seen a leg kick yet from Petchnoi to that left leg.
The thing is, Chalam is mixing up the jab with the body kick, so it makes it very difficult to time the counter when your weapons are unpredictable.
There you can see the strikes landed to the head, Chalam to the body, but there you can see the leg kicks 18-5 in favor of Petchnoi. Petchnoi going to the body there. Oh, big right hand there from Chalam. That looked like it certainly rattled Petchnoi. First leg kick seemed to hurt him.
Wow, doubling up with a check kick.
And then a left hand.
Oh, good 1-2 there from Chalam. And a good leg kick. I think Chalam is winning this round big time here.
It's pretty unbelievable, to be honest. I cannot believe we haven't seen, I don't think we've seen, we've seen one leg kick, haven't we, from Petchnoi?
And that is no discredit to Petchnoi, just credit to Petchnoi. That's actually all credit to Chalam, as he's mixing up the jab and the roundhouse kicks, making it unpredictable for Petchnoi to time the counter kick to the leg. So credit to Chalam. Petchnoi means little flag. Tong means flag, Noi means small.
Once again, you can see Petchnoi almost chasing shadows in this round, finding it really tough. And just like that, I feel like he's missing his moment to attack, and that's, like you said, Peter, all credit to Chalam, who's making him overthink, I think, here in round 3, which is the sign of course, an incredible fighter. Petchnoi going in with a right hand there instead of that low kick. Blocked there from Chalam. Right kick to the body. Petchnoi looking to throw his own hands. Maybe getting frustrated with all the peppering that's happened. Big right hand from Chalam.
A big 1-2 that I think rocked Petchnoi.
This is, at the moment, the most comprehensive round of the fight, in my opinion.
No doubt. The adjustments were made by the champ.
Exactly, Peter. The adjustments were made. Petchnoi, and like I said, his camp, I've said, well, they might be not too despondent after round 2. Because of the leg kicks, we barely saw any of them in round 3. And instead, we saw incredible work, diligent work, smart work from the champion. Exactly why he's the champion. He showed that in this round. What a right hand that was.
Timed it with a 1-2 as Petchnoi came in. Is that the big 1-2 that rocked him? Yes, indeed. Let's have a look. Oh, that was the right hand that he timed as he came in, but this was the one that really rocked Petchnoi. Jab and a right hand.
There's a large gap now, if indeed the judges go in favour of Chalam.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the third round, all three judges score red 10, blue 9. While the total score, the first judge scored 29 to 28. The second and the third judge scored 30 to 27.
So like I said, showed exactly why he is one of the pound for pound best, why he is the Rajadamnern Stadium champion in that round. After some issues in the second, like Peter said, he made those all-important adjustments. And he almost gave a masterclass, a lesson to Petchnoi in round 3. Is there anything that Petchnoi can do now in round 4?
The leg kicks are not going to win him the fight anymore, as his leg kicks are not powerful enough to knock out Chalam. They were good to score points, but 2 points is not going to win you a 5-round fight. Unless he gets a knockdown and couples that with leg kicks.
Well, he's looking for one big Hail Mary
Oh,
strike.
beautiful sweep. As Petchnoi was about to come in and his weight was in his front foot, Chalam just took out the front leg. Good 1-2 there from Chalam. This is a masterclass now, dare I say. He's toying with Petchnoi at this point, Aaron.
Yeah, he really is. After all that promise in round 2. Oh!
My goodness.
No, that was completely accidental. No,
Yeah.
no issue with that.
Everything just happened so quickly,
exactly.
I have to say. Yeah.
26 headshots landed to 6 there in round 3. Big knee there for Petchnoi. Dare I say it again? He's not going back to the leg.
Yeah, even if it does, it's not going to help much of this. But well, I think Chalam heard you.
Yeah, there you go.
Good right hand. Chalam looks like he has some boxing basics in there. With the head movement.
Just basics?
Well, all Muhammad Ali had was good boxing basics, the jab, and that's what won him all those fights. He seldom threw a body shot, rarely threw an uppercut.
The speed, the smoothness, the shot selection. The footwork, it's just all there tonight, isn't it, for Chalam?
The in and out movement, the range control, the head movement from Chalam.
This is just exceptional.
Pivoting, lateral movement, jabbing. He's getting out of the way of fire, but however, he's still scoring by throwing weapons off the back foot and sending Petchnoi to the canvas.
I actually think he clipped him there in the head with a right kick.
It looked like a kick to the gluteus maximus is what sent Petchnoi down, and another kick to the gluteus maximus.
And look at the condition he's in as well. Non-stop. Since round 1, really. All these combinations that he's putting together, just impeccable. He is a master, really is.
Yes, less than 30 seconds in the 4th, the penultimate round.
And right now, Chalam is an artist painting on the RWS canvas in there.
Indeed.
Swing and a miss there from Petchnoi.
Is he looking for like a big shot that he's going to hopefully knock out Chalam?
Ah, there you have it. Almost. Just incredible from Chalam. And yeah, 10-9 round. It's as simple as that. Well, it's not simple, but he makes it look simple. Let's have a look at these highlights. The punches, the elbows, the defensive work. Too quick, too strong, too fast, too smart, maybe more importantly than the rest of that. Let's see this. Connected to the arm, not the head.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the 4th round. judges, score at 10, blue 9. For the total score, the first judge scored 39 to 37. The second and the third judge scored 40 to 36.
The gym at which Desho is from. Friends, so whether there would be an option for there to be a title fight between them two, I'm not so sure. But I think that's the fight that everybody in the sport of Muay Thai would want to see, including myself. Fifth and final round. Petchnoi needs something very, very special here. And a masterclass, it really has, from the Shark. Apart from round 2, moments in round 1 with that leg has been pretty much untouchable. Showing here in round number 5. He's still got gas in the tank as he throws that leg kick. That's nice there from Petchnoi, at least firing one back. There you can see the strike methods landed over the 4 rounds. 113 punches to the 36 thrown by Petchnoi. 48 to 43. Chalam actually threw more leg kicks as well. Side kick there, kick to the body from Petchnoi. He's been dazzling here tonight, Chalam. As you might expect. Spinning back fist, well, it worked out in the last fight, why not go for it? Oh, big left and an even bigger right from Chalam. And I put an exclamation mark on this fight, on this victory, on this title defense here tonight. I think fight fans around the world and the fans in the stadium will just be in awe of what they're witnessing right now. There you can see, I think the gentleman's agreement, Petchnoi wants no more of it. Just over 1 minute on the clock. Perfectly executed game plan from the excellence of execution that is Chalam. Of course, after this fight, we'll get a few words with Chalam. We'll have Peter in the ring, asking the important questions. "30 seconds left," and also, me and Pete will close the show. We're telling you the title fights. Yep, every single week for the next few weeks. 4, I believe, will indeed be a Rajadamnern Stadium title fight. And there is one fight that we have not yet announced, and that'll be for an interim title. The week after Pet Morakot versus Josh Hill, and you'll find out who that is in a few moments' time. Pet Paranchai, teammate of Chalam, I would say, or could be, or will be ranked to the stadium, but of course, can't have teammates competing against each other. Chalam Paranchai, the Shark, taking Petchnoi into deep waters where nobody would be able to swim with a performance like that. Simply too good. Here we can see the highlights. Petchnoi taking a lot of damage. Just an incredible performance by an incredible fighter. The punches, the knees, the kicks, the elbows, the footwork, all on point over 5 rounds. He will be getting his hand raised, and it will be up to the matchmakers to find an appropriate opponent, a suitable opponent for Chalam moving forward. In the meantime, let's make this one official. And then, like I said, Peter will be getting a few words with the champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Rajadamnern Stadium title, we would like to introduce the Chief Marketing Officer of RWS, Mr. Rajadamnern. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored is about 49 to 46. The second judge scored 50 to 45. And the third judge scored 50 to 45. Declaring your winner by way of unanimous decision. Red corner and still Rajadamnern Super Featherweight Champion Chor.
How confident were you coming into the fight as your opponent just defeated คมปะตักยินดีด้วยนะครับเก่งเกินไปแล้วครับโอ้โหไล่คู่ต่อสู้เลยครับตอนนี้หวั่นใจแค่ไหนครับก่อนที่จะเข้ามาชกครับเพื่อด้วยความที่ว่าคู่ชกเราเพิ่งชนะคมปะตักมาด้วยครับ
ครับว่าหวั่นใจมากครับเพราะว่าผมหายไป7 เดือนด้วยผมไปแข่งทีมชาติคิกบ็อกซิ่งมาแล้วก็เขาสรีระเขาใหญ่มากนะก็เลยคิดหนักนะ
He said he was not so confident as his opponent has a longer reach and a longer height than him, and he has been away from Muay Thai for 7 months to train in kickboxing rules at the national team. We're running out of opponents for you, Chalam. Who would you like to fight next? ตอนนี้ทางเราแทบจะไม่เหลือคู่ชกให้แล้วนะครับมีใครในใจที่อยากเจอหรือเปล่าครับ
ผมว่ามีนะครับแต่ว่าปล่อยให้เป็นเรื่องของเซอร์ไพรส์ของโปรโมเตอร์ดีกว่าครับ
He says he does have somebody in mind but he'll leave that to the promoters. Well, congratulations ยินดีด้วยนะครับ Ladies and gentlemen, and still the Rajadamnern Stadium Super Featherweight Champion Shalom Wow, that main event, Chalam versus Thongnoi, that just shows you that being a champion is not just about winning fights, it's also about making the right adjustments. As in the first 2 rounds, we saw Thongnoi being successful with the leg kicks. However, he made the adjustments, the champion, and didn't allow Thongnoi to score the leg kicks and totally outclassed him for the last 2 rounds of the fight, Aaron.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct in your assessment there. The 3 rounds after those 2 was just like you said. We said it, I'm going to say it over and over again. It was just an absolute masterclass, and it just shows why Chalam is one of the pound-for-pound best in the world. If people didn't understand how good he is, well, tonight they will now understand how great he is. Boys and girls, it's been a great night of action here on RWS, but next week, upcoming here on RWS, we still have a lot more to come. We've got Rentar taking on Ramtin Manafi. The main card, the second bout of that main card, but the main event next week will be Som Ratsumi, the current champion, the bantamweight champion, taking on Marie Rumei from Estonia. Let's just have a look at the female rankings here. Number 5, Maria Edwarda, who has a win, of course, over Sevgi Dogan. Sevgi now in at number 4. A great victory for her here tonight. Number 3, we've got Buachompu, who recently made her way up the rankings with a victory here on RWS. Number 2, Marie Rumei, who gets the shot next week. Number 1, very, very dangerous RWS tournament champion, Barbara Aguirre. And of course, the champion, still Som Ratsumi, who will be competing over 5 rounds, defending her title next week. It's going to be a great show, of course, as it always is here on RWS.
And on the 25th of January, for the main event, we have Petchwanglang taking on Petzilla.
On the 1st of February, Pet Morakot will be defending his middleweight crown against English fighter Josh Hill.
And on the 8th of February, the fight I am waiting for, Nung Nanlek taking on Chu Charan, both very good at throwing knees.
I can't wait for all this action. An amazing night. Boys and girls, stay with us every Saturday here on RWS because this is Muay Thai and this is Rajadamnern. See you next week.